What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Mind of IVIlitia podcast. It's me, the internet dumbass, and my co-host, Soap. Did I get it right this time?
Nope.
Soap?
There you go.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah. No?
No.
Where are you?
I wish I could show you.
Oh, I see. Hold on, I have it pulled up. You're up here. That's where I was pointing.
No.
Soap.
I'm over.
I have your stream pulled up. You're literally here.
Yeah, but that's mirrored incorrectly.
So you're here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need to figure this out before we hit record every time, because this is how all of our intros have went.
We'll get it figured out.
Alrighty. So Godly, welcome in.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Some creepy basement.
Yeah. It's, with a random red slide. I don't know.
Yeah, the slide's concerning.
Yeah.
You have some splaining to do, mister.
I have 2 kids. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. You did?
Hey, you gifted a sub. Who'd you gift a sub
I did?
to? Yeah.
Oh.
To a Lucas Gamer
right.
4000.
Let's go, Lucas Gamer 4000.
I just made another $3.
Hey.
So
I mean, you give the slide to you so you could go down it.
I want to see Soap in on this slide.
I am
That would be
too big.
hilarious.
He's gonna
Soap,
be a
how
little
many gifts did
slippery.
you get on the slide?
10.
10 gifted go down the slide.
I don't have a slide, but
To get down a slide and go down it.
I'll tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
In my backyard, I have a trampoline. Right next to
Okay.
that trampoline is my garage.
Oh. I like where this is going.
I'll jump off for 30 gifted. I'll try and do a backflip off the
Off the garage onto the trampoline.
yeah.
I'm considering this.
I want to know how much snow you got, because there's a possibility of you falling right through that trampoline.
That's a good point.
I've got 2 weeks of PTO I can use. I'll be okay.
Oh, man.
So Godly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't.
Oh, it's another Tenchi and Neticus and Owl.
Oh.
God. Oh, shit, it's Laz.
Oh man,
There was excitement until Laz joined.
We're bombing the podcast.
Oh,
bro.
no.
Oh no! Whatever could be
live
going
right now?
on.
Yeah, we're live right now.
Oh
This
my
is
God,
live right
dude.
now.
Oh brother, I have some bad news.
Okay.
Our 4th spot closed for our ownership position, but the 5th one opened, and we decided that you'd be the great 5th owner.
No shit.
I swear to God,
No fucking shit. You're shitting me right now.
your dedicated hard work within the server, man. The business side, the marketing side, you've been doing nothing but kicking ass this whole time, man. It was only right.
I only
Yeah,
have
we're
one
just
request.
Fuck your podcast. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we felt like bombing your podcast.
No, you're good.
Sorry about this.
So
Can you
this is
cheer
how
up
we
for
got
me,
the
though?
owners on.
So I have one condition.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
you'll
All
like
right,
this
I'll make a
condition. You'll like this condition. Hold on. Regardless if I have to give up any command positions, I still want to do all the posting on socials.
Well, yeah, you'll be chief marketing officer.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. Fuck it. Yeah.
Nothing changes.
Okay, good.
It's the same
Sweet.
job, just a red title.
Bro said,
Okay.
fuck it, I'll take owner.
Well, I know like gaming was like Owl needs a new position. We need a new person for Owl, so I was all like, if that's the case, I at least wanted to make sure that I'm still doing the posting.
Gotcha.
So,
Hell
but
yeah, man! Congratulations.
I love y'all, and I really appreciate this. I promise you, I won't let you guys down.
I know you won't.
I peed
We
a little.
know you won't, brother.
I don't care if this is live or not. I peed in my chair a little bit.
Bro peed in the chair.
I peed in my
Yeah,
chair a
you'll get
little
off
bit.
it, man.
So I really appreciate it. I promise that with this decision, I won't let you guys down.
Hey man,
I'll still be
see you
doing.
in the owner's lounge.
You deserve it. You'll be red here soon, brother, and then finish the podcast, and then we can all chat.
Give me
Sweet.
a few minutes to
There
get
will
things
be
in
a
order
brief
for
amount
you.
of hazing, so
Oh, that's fair. That's okay.
In my brief, he means like the next 4 years.
4 years of my life.
Yeah.
Shit, I'll be able to retire.
congratulations,
Never.
brother.
Well, I
It never
appreciate it,
ends.
you guys.
We'll send out an announcement, and then we'll give you the red tag.
Okay,
Congrats.
sweet. I knew this mustache worked.
A little
It's all in
bit.
the mustache.
I figured. I figured.
Good luck with the podcast, guys. Have
Thanks,
fun, Godly.
guys.
Have fun.
Love
Have fun,
y'all.
Spicy surf.
Goodbye. What's Owl doing?
Oh shit! Everybody else left. My bad. I'm just saying. So my vote counted.
I know. I told you.
You're number one in my eyes and my heart.
So are you, except for my wife, because she's looking at me right now. I can see it.
Anyway, you always knew who my first choice was, so
Yeah. And you know who my first choice was? I told you.
I did because I watched y'all's podcast. Shout out to my boy Surf threw my name out there first too. That's my
Well,
boy Surf.
Not only that.
I might not like his big ass head.
I
but-
was not surprised when you got it. I was not.
But
I was
y'all
like,
go
oh.
enjoy your podcast. I will make sure that you have a cool office as well.
Sweet. I get another office.
Do I get an office?
I'll make you a special office.
Yay.
It's behind this door.
Oh, I get the closet?
Yeah. There's cool stuff in there.
Oh.
You might even be able to find one of these in there too.
Might get a free capture card.
A free
Come with the office.
No, it's a free 4K 60 Pro capture card, or 4K Pro. Excuse me, it's not the 4K 60.
Did you lose one in your closet?
No, I will be putting it in the box here soon. I got rid of my second PC,
Oh, yeah.
so I did pee a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I was excited.
Yeah, they popped in before you joined. Tenchi was like, hey, don't say shit. We're going to bomb your podcast and announce Soap as the new owner. And it's just me and Godly sitting here like, oh, shit.
Oh shit!
Look, I don't even know what's happening.
Can
I'm a spectator.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I got you something better, so I got you the best sound.
I need to
board
get
of all time.
more. I definitely need to
Don't
get
worry.
more.
I got you. I got you.
I need to hold on. I got to open up. Oh God, that's so bright. What website did you say it was again?
I don't remember.
It was. I got to go to my history.
Oh, careful. You're on stream, bud.
Yeah, it's Voicey. Voicey.network.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, after we were so rudely interrupted for no good reason at all, Godly, welcome in. How's it going?
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, this is definitely a interesting episode. Not how I planned it.
It's
I
a good
often
episode
consider
to
that-
end on.
That was a great
exactly.
episode.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, Mr. Godly. So is it Axis? Is it Godly? Is it GodlyAxis?
Is it
I
Jeff?
mean, at either or is fine. Honestly, I created my name from mythology, so I'm obsessed with mythology and history. So
I got
kind of
you.
my biggest thing that I love.
Gotcha.
So you're Apex deputy commander, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Or okay, cool.
No, not the deputy commander. I'm kind of one of the staff members when it comes to the advertisement aspect and the recruitment aspect of things with Apex itself.
Okay, cool.
Gotcha.
Now-
Kind of got thrown into that by Owl. You know how Owl does Owl
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now, how's Apex going? I know we've had our ups and downs and everything.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's how are we sitting right now with that stuff?
I think the biggest thing in general that because since I've joined, the community was already amazing. I've never been involved in an Apex community that was like so welcoming and willing to play with the community members as much as this one has already been. So the fact when I even started firsthand, just to get what I got with like the best players already willing to help, you know, new people that are coming in get acquainted with each other and kind of play with them regardless of their skill level, that was huge for me.
Yeah.
So, but from then to now, I'd say personally things are improving exponentially on the terms of structure. Structure was a big part of the whole thing. Nobody really had a lot of structure when it came to, well, the chain of command was there obviously, but the structure aspect I'm talking about is like, what can we do to provide more capabilities for the players that are still not that good at what they can do, or they want just a little more out of Apex itself in terms of competition. So
Yeah.
Gotcha. Now, I know you and I talked a little bit this afternoon about the shoot. I don't even remember what it was. It was really cool when you explained it to me, though.
oh yeah. You want me to go into a little detail about
Yeah,
that?
it's like situational training is what you got going
so
on.
I actually came up with this specific training method myself. This was, but it was also a team effort based off of for the credentials between myself, Boulder Pine, who is the GCs, you guys know, Kawhi was involved, and then Ness was involved too. But I came up with this idea because I wasn't always the greatest Apex player myself. I still have a shit ton of stuff to learn, a lot.
I feel that.
And that's anybody. Even the top players in the world still learn by watching their videos. They go back to their own gameplay and they try to make sure that they can improve off themselves. So this specific thing is devoted to combat training. So we get the best players in the org period to kind of be utilized as coaches. Same with our actual coaches. And on a specific map called Habitat 4, which has two different areas in the map itself, we'd go to like a team deathmatch aspect of things, and we'd separate ourselves into two groups. Basically, we would have one group that would be highly focusing on range attacks and like rotational aspect of things when it comes to range fighting, because a lot of people need work on that still in the game itself. They're very like it's a weakness that a lot of us possess when we're trying to push into enemies. Nobody wants to get beamed in PC lobbies, you know what I mean? So it is there.
No, I get you. Now,
And then yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say. So when it comes to, I want to break this down for people. So we work on long range and we work on rotations. Now, what is for people like myself that fucking eat dog shit at Apex? I'm talking like 0.2 KD, fucking 0.001% win rate.
It was rough when we played.
How do players get better? I've noticed it's a lot easier close quarters combat. How does somebody get better? Like, what would be some of your tools to get a player to be better at long range? Because like when I played initially, that's where I had the biggest problems was at range, 100%.
I think one of the biggest things is it's to help your awareness. You want to face better players because if you don't have awareness, you're going to get beamed and screwed up immediately. You're just going to get beamed. So facing players within your org already to help coach you and guide you, you're going to obtain that awareness regardless by playing against them and then watching the VODs rebat back with the coaches. That's a big part of it, I think, personally. So you could see where things went wrong at a snap of a finger, so you could correct that from when you play next time. And then there's like evaluation processes with that too with the coaches, which is huge. So my thing was personally, I was the same way. Depending on the characters I used to play, I had no awareness at all. I was actually used to be hard stuck gold. I'm being serious. Now I'm diamond 4 already. My KD isn't the greatest, but my win rate has went up like exponentially because not just awareness, but playing with people better than me. They're in PC lobbies, and it's made me have to adapt to their play styles and get better myself. Yeah, and that's just pretty much one of the big things is when you play with better people, you're going to adapt to their mindsets and their play styles too. So you're going to improve in your own way as well at the end of the day. So
I got you. Ooh, we got we got it's wretched. It's just wretched actually.
Oh, specifically just wretched.
It's just wretched. Underscore.
Gotcha. Nobody else.
Underscore.
Just wretched.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Nobody else.
But no, I used to be game commander of Apex back in the day, and like going back, I look at it every once in a while. I'm like, dang, they're doing pretty well over there. But just going back looking like, yeah, they know what they're doing over there.
Right.
I feel like you guys got
are doing really good.
I feel like you guys
go
got
ahead.
a really good grasp. I feel like it started hitting. It's starting hitting a little bad. I think after you left.
Yeah, I believe so.
The
There was
thing
a
is,
rough patch.
I think that with any aspect of things at all, when you have one person who's trying so hard to keep things up, all of this itself is basically like a house, right? You got to have a foundation, and you can't just have one person holding up that entire foundation because shit's going to crumble on top of you. You got to have a team. You got to have a team. You got to have structure, and you got to have a community. It takes a village to make something like this possible, and it's not just through the Apex community. This whole server, I found a lot of amazing and incredible people in there, and I'm not just trying to talk people up. I'm not, I promise. But since I've joined, I've seen how well a lot of you guys do things and operate. So it's like when you have that type of well put structure and a team effort into things, things operate a lot smoothly. So when you have people fit into place like a puzzle piece, it kind of helps as well. So that's just my philosophy on that, really.
I got you. So when you said Team 1 would be focusing on rotations and long range combat, would the other people be worrying more along the lines of close range combat?
Exactly.
Okay.
So yeah. So and they're going to be operating in the cave system on Habitat 4. So there's two places. There's open area and then a cave system over there in that map. It's perfect for that. So the close range combat is going to be people inside the cave system. And when I say we're going to have our best players in there, we're talking like the captains of the tier 1 team, the coaches involved. And I'm also going to split the two. My goal is to split the two coaches up. We're going to have one of the coaches be like more with, the close combat and one with the long range. So that way, at the end of the day, the coaches will remember what everybody can work on specifically, and we're going to rotate through that as well. So it's like it'd be a 30-minute interval for those groups to do that in one space, and then we'll swap them out to the other sides too. So they'll get a little bit of practice in both aspects, and then they can go over that whole video thing with a coach as well. Because I'm going to be participating in being live while it happens as well, or spectating, and I'll be live during that whole spectation, and I'll be streaming it. So that way, as a spectator, you can see everything that's happening in the whole map.
I got you.
So
That's really cool.
So I got another question for you. And I'm full of questions because I'm sitting in P. So
no, I love answering. So I'm happy that I'm even thankful to even be involved in this. So it means a lot, you guys, for real.
yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's a lot of fun. We'll have some fun, but I did have some serious because I really like when Respawn first came out with Apex. I used to watch this streamer. I don't know if anybody knows who he is. He goes by Mugs TV. I don't know if anybody's heard of.
I can't say. I
See,
have.
he's got
I haven't
like
watched anything, but I saw
he's got like
he's familiar.
20 million, I think, followers on Facebook Gaming, and then like another 30,000, I think, on Just Kick alone after starting it for like a month. So he's big. He's
Right.
I think he does a lot of stuff with what is his name? Gaming Shark, the veteran. He did a lot of stuff with Stone Mountain 64.
Oh, okay.
He played with Rexzilla. I don't know if you guys know who Rexzilla is.
I heard of who that is.
Yeah, he
too,
did. He did a lot of stuff with him. But he hyped this game up so good, and I can't get the movement down. I had to be a Gibby main because I have no situational awareness when it comes to getting shot in the back. I'm like, oh, okay.
You would hate my main. Have you played Valk?
No, I never unlocked Valk. I only let's see. I quit when. Who are the people after? What is it? Caustic and Octane, and then there was who was the next one?
Watson?
Sure.
Yeah.
Whoever was after
Watson. Horizon was close after that too.
Yeah, Horizon was season 7, I think.
Yeah,
was
and then
like
Ash came out a little bit after all that.
Season 3.
And then Revenant, then Ash. Sorry, Revenant, then Ash. Yeah.
And then Valk was what, 11 or 12?
I don't know.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
I
out
know
at
it's
like
been a while since I played
season
Apex.
3. I got out at season 3, and I went back when Arena got dropped. When they dropped
Ooh.
Arena, I played Arena. I played a shit ton of Arena. But yeah, I can't do it. But where was I gonna go? Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you about coaches. I was gonna ask you about coaches. So I'm kind of new to like the actual esports teams. Like I
Right.
may have done like a beer league or two in the city that I'm in. So there's really no coaching. Now when I think of a coach, I think of a 45-year-old washed out man that fucking peaked in high school and played baseball. So like how does one determine a coach for like video games? Like how do you get a coach? Like is this somebody that
Right.
did amazing like 3 years ago and now they don't do so well, so they coach?
Right.
Or
I think I'm glad you said they asked this question too, because this is something I love. I used to be a really big athlete back in high school. I love sports. I was a big basketball freak. Like I played 5 hours a day, 5 days a week. So until I had my hand surgery, so I have a rod with screws in my hand right now. So I see where you're going with the washed up aspect thing. You know. But here's the cool thing about it is any moment in life itself, whether it's esports or physical sports, has an opportunity to be a coachable moment, I think personally. So whether you're practicing, you're playing something, you're going through a video, your teammates can be considered to help you coaching, being coached with things. On the aspect of having a coach though, I think it's just personally somebody who has enough experience in the game. Period. You know what I mean? Whether they're a veteran, they're ex-pro or not, if they have the hours, the time, and they have the potential to show that they've already hit the highest of the highest mountains in the game, they definitely they deserve to be considered to be a coach if they're willing to help you improve your capabilities at all, even if they haven't been competitive at all or anything like that. Because a lot of people, if they haven't been competitive themselves, but they have knowledge, that's what you want to obtain and absorb is that knowledge from those people that have the hours in the game, period. So for me specifically, right, like I'm not the greatest with guns, obviously, and I'm still working on my gun control, but I have 1,064,000 grenade distance thrown with fuse alone.
Ooh.
I am a grenader. I am one of those people that everybody hates because I'm timing things right. I'm watching things. I am a very, very tactical person. I'm very, my awareness is just ridiculous when I see people fighting and I'm just going to look over to my left and launch a grenade and blow somebody up or bounce a grenade off a building and explode somebody while my teammates fighting because they're not paying attention to me. It's just... There's tactics that you can use in the game. You don't always have to use weapons in order to keep grinding and getting bigger and better yourself. So I could easily say, hey, if I want to help coach somebody on use of abilities or grenades, boom, I could totally do that because I have the opportunity and capability of understanding timing of those abilities and the ultimate usages and stuff too. Because I came from Overwatch. That was my game.
Yeah.
so that makes sense. I don't know. I come from Call of Duty. And
oh yeah,
Call of Duty,
the running gun, yeah,
yeah. So
still
I don't.
A good game.
Yeah, I mean, I
COD's
don't.
way sweatier though.
Abilities are kind of it's a little like we got them in what BO4, and then after BO4 you didn't really see them anymore. So picking things that interline with other players' picks and everything, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter.
Right. I think the big
much.
thing for COD was perks. When you got perks, you can kind of combine those with weapons, and that gave you a little bit of a benefit in that aspect of things. That's kind of the abilities I see with COD is like their perks, obviously, just a little bit. It doesn't give you a huge advantage, but it does give you the ability to if you're taking damage, you have hardened on or some crap like that, to take a little more damage and then still fight and hurt people.
Yeah.
So I see that as kind of an ability aspect in some ways.
So I kind of wish they'd bring it back with BO4, but they did have a support character. They had traps where you would do the trip mines. He would set a trip mine out. You had the support character who I played a lot. I can't remember his name, but he had health packs that would it's pretty much what we have now, which is like an assault pack. It replenishes your ammo with your lethals and we don't have Shoot, we don't even have that now, I don't think. Yeah, we don't have, because it's all self-healing now. It was self-healing in BO4.
The stims are the biggest thing for that, obviously, now. And
And then their ability was it gave everybody a stim boost, so instead of being 150 health, it jumped everybody up to 200 health. And
oh, wow.
yeah. So, but I guess I kind of understand, like, you don't have to be good with gun mechanics to be good at Apex, obviously.
Right.
And I feel like you've shown that. But it's just about who you pick. I don't know. I didn't know what I was doing. Solo queue with like 2 random people, and you choose Gibby or you choose Mirage, just so that way you can run away.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Crash?
Yeah, I think that's who he was. The spiky, he looked like an NSYNC wannabe from 2002.
Yeah. No, I knew who you were talking about, but I couldn't like think of his name, so I looked up the BO4 operators.
See, I don't even remember what's his name. The guy with the hook shot. That
Bruin?
was in BO. Yeah, Bruin. The only one I remember is Ajax.
I remember
battery,
Ajax, yeah.
Battery's grenade launcher pissed me off, dude.
Ajax was my favorite. Fucking, you get a 9-bang. Instead of a flashbang, you get the 9-bang.
When they brought Nuketown back into Black Ops 6, I didn't even realize they had the barrel attachment for the grenade launcher.
Oh yeah.
I felt like I was back with the M79 all over again. I was like, oh, I gotta do this. Popping.
How does it make you?
MP5 and M79 was my guns. I was like,
how does it make you guys feel that Nuketown from BO1 is now present day?
yeah, crazy. It's wild.
See, I would say I feel old, but I can't off of that.
But you were still in diapers when BO1 came out.
I don't remember BO1. I never played it, so I can't I don't have.
You guys want to know something funny?
Feeling on that.
So, Surf, I've told you this millions of times. Spicy, I've told you. Godly, I didn't have internet in my house until 2013.
Oh wow!
So I played all the Call of Duties, but I never really got to play online until my buddy, MW3 Black Ops 2 time, right around there.
Oh my god, MW3.
So my experience with BO1 is Black Ops on the Wii with the little gun attachment thing.
Oh,
using the little joystick.
When you just did that, you made me feel even older because that made me remind myself of Duck Hunters from the old Super Nintendo.
Do you guys remember Red Steel on the Wii?
Oh my goodness!
So that was do you know what's that? Dragon Warrior, I think it is. They just came out with 3.
Kung Fu Panda?
What?
Kung Fu Panda?
No.
Key Warrior?
What are you talking
Dragon
about?
Warrior 3. Yeah, it's Dragon. I hate this keyboard. I'm about to throw this keyboard away. No, that's Dragon Quest. Dang it. It's
The Dynasty Warrior?
No, it's funny. And it's like a first person hack and slash shooter game.
Okay.
Dragon Age?
Person. No, I gotta find this. I really gotta find this, or it's gonna bug me.
Dude, I'm over here Googling. I don't know.
I'm just laughing because you said Kung Fu Panda if you said Dragon Warrior.
Well, yeah, he says Dragon Warrior. Where else is my brain gonna go?
Master Oogway would be pleased.
Did y'all see the Minecraft movie that it's coming out May or something?
Yes.
With Jack Black. Oh my gosh.
With Jack Black.
Jack Black plays Steve from Minecraft in a live action Minecraft movie.
I just hope to God they don't mess up the Enderman because then the world's gonna go in panic.
They're walking on thin ice putting Enderman.
Very thin.
It's definitely gonna be interesting. Nah. I don't really watch movies and TV much anymore. I'll watch just the same thing over and over. But I'm actually excited for that, just to see if they fuck it up or if it actually turns out well.
Oh,
because it's not going to be a mid movie. It's either going to be horrible or great. I don't see there being
found
anything.
it.
What
I
is
knew I was close. Shadow Warrior 3.
Oh, Shadow Warrior. Okay.
Isn't that like the little game that you played on like the free games websites with like the two stickmen fighting?
No, that's. I
No?
mean, yes, but no. This is an actual game, and it's funny. He's like a ninja. It's like a first person. Like you got to do it really quick. Everything's kind of like you got to do everything in like a sequence to make it work. It's like playing. You know how people like play Doom and they like do everything like. It's a chain-based game where you have to chain all your attacks together.
Okay. Yeah,
But-
this is definitely not my kind of game.
Instead of just guns and shit, you get a sword and you get like a whole bunch of guns as well. And
I
the
just
guy,
played Helldiver.
oh,
God.
Helldivers! I'm so pissed at Helldivers. I'm so
I just
mad.
played it for the first time today.
I'm
It's
so mad.
good.
I will play with you, but here's the problem with Helldivers: they won't
Okay.
give me what I want.
Okay. Oh, you're talking about when they made everything that was OP not OP anymore?
No, I don't care. I don't care about the mech suits. I don't care about what I want out of Helldivers is I want them to actually bring out that Super Earth is actually the bad guys and we're just invading everybody. And we're just invading everybody and it gives you the opportunity to pick which side you want to be on.
So you could just be an Illuminate or a Terminid?
Yeah,
Whatever.
and then you're still the Helldiver guy, but
Yeah.
you're fighting
Fighting
alongside.
for-
Yes. So what I want is instead of just a PvE experience, I want a PvP PvE experience
Okay.
in
where
real
you're-
fucking time.
Like an
So
open world aspect of all that.
Yeah,
So it's
sick.
like your missions now, but instead of just fighting against AI, there's
Yes.
people trying to compete like a counter mission against you.
Yes,
They do.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I need
Kinda
you to go
Counter-Strike?
stop these.
Isn't that like?
Well, no,
a
because
game
that's
like that.
That's a strategic arena shooter. Arena
okay.
shooter. Excuse me.
Shooter.
Shooter. But
It's like
what
a
I-
human version of Pal World. You get to capture people and
it's not
That game
humane.
is so
It's not humane,
ridiculous.
but
that's
allowed.
human.
Yeah, that game is ridiculous.
What
I
they
had so
found out
much
that you
fun
could
on that.
capture the jailers and you can capture like the people in the game in Pal World. I started just capturing humans. Like,
No, there's this one like black market guy, and you can
yeah, I
capture
have
him.
one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, like that makes no sense. And you have to
There's even a
use like.
glitch.
Go ahead.
There's even a glitch in the game. I don't know if you guys ever heard about it, but if you teleport after you kill the black market guy, you get like 17,000 gold from it, and then you use the
yeah.
teleport, and then teleport back. He'll be there again, and you keep doing it until it's the next morning. And then one day I got like 180,000 coins from just fighting him, and I was like, "Well, I don't need anything else now. I don't need to go loot.
Yeah,
I can just
go to
buy
a
it all."
village and buy everything.
Yeah,
That's wild.
crazy.
Not just the fact that that game exists, I think is just like a slap in the head for people. Like these companies aren't untouchable. Power World shit on the newest Pokemon game and like term of like
Oh yeah.
concurrent players and everything. Like absolutely shit on it, and then they file a lawsuit for like copyright or whatever,
Yep.
just because they got beat. If they didn't get beat, they wouldn't care.
Yep.
But they got beat and they got mad, so they threw a fit.
I haven't played Pal World yet.
Oh, it's so much fun.
It's addicting.
It
Don't
is.
start though. Trust me. As soon as you start playing, you're like, I gotta catch everything. Wait, and then you get to attach Gatling guns and everything to some of these people, and you can ride them. Dude, it's way too addicting. Like, it's bad.
So I'm getting ready
Bad.
for the new Monster Hunter game coming out. I can't remember.
That's a good game too. I used to play that
when's that
series as
coming
well.
out?
That's a good game.
It's Monster Hunter Wilds.
Oh,
It's coming out February 28th of this year.
oh shit! We're gonna be playing
So-
this together, so?
Yeah, I'll play it.
Did you hear about that game? It's similar to Monster Hunter. I think it's called like Wild Hearts or something.
Yeah,
like
Wild
that.
Hearts. I've been playing that.
Yeah.
It's more so. I understand Monster Hunters got like Japanese Edo period whatever.
Right,
feels
yeah, the
to
feudal
it. This
aspect, yeah.
this Wild Hearts is a lot. It's the same kind of aspect. You fight giant monsters and everything, but I like it more because it has more of that Japanese kind of feel to it. Like the first town you go to is an actual city in Japan, Minato. You go to Minato,
Yeah,
which is an actual city.
I heard a lot about it, so my brother tried to get me into it, and I just never picked it up yet.
It's pretty good. I mean, so you can once you build your camp and everything, you can kind of just jump into it off the rip. You can jump into, so it gives you the option to run everything solo queued, or you sit by a fireplace and then you go into multiplayer, or if you die, if you die within a certain amount of time fighting one of the big monsters or something like that, it'll be hey, request help, and you'll just hold up on the D-pad and it'll send out a thing, people in your server, hey, this person needs help, go join, kind of ordeal.
Oh, that's sick. And you share loot, or does it give people their own individual loot?
I think it's own individual loot.
That's cool.
But
That's
they
good
don't.
loot system.
So the loot that they drop from me only playing it for a week or so and only getting 3 or 4 monsters.
Right.
They don't drop weapons and armor loot. It's all
you got to craft those out
craftable
of their,
loot, and then it's
and stuff. Yeah.
And then it does the Fable thing, with your weapon. It has the skill tree for your weapon. Yeah, for your weapon. Ooh. And then
I love that.
different skills that you go down, do different things. More critical hit this, more sheer brute force that kind of ordeal, which then in turn changes the cosmetic of the weapon.
Right, because it augments it into different. That's cool. I like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I can't wait. Speaking of that, I can't wait till Fable 4 comes out because they're talking so much hype about it right now, and I'm just excited.
If they're making another Fable,
they are
live, real dude, and it's open world Fable though. Yeah, I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. It's dude.
Fable was the first single player series I sat down and played through all the way.
Same.
I'm so excited that they're making a 4th.
I think that's the first game me and my wife actually sat down and started playing together.
Was Fable?
We started playing Fable 1 I think a couple years ago.
4?
It's safe to say that you're never going to play Fable 4 on PS5.
They're probably just I doubt it. They're gonna probably make it for everybody like they did with Final Fantasy suddenly. Now suddenly you can play Final Fantasy on Xbox.
Yeah.
It's
with that and Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, my wife just told me, she was all hey, Kingdom Hearts is on sale. Can I get it?
The 3, 2.5, 1.5. It's I have the whole series too. I'm a big Utada Hikaru fan, the artist from Kingdom Hearts. She has an incredible voice. Yeah. So the game itself is just, dude, when you love storylines like that, it's an amazing thing. So I'm a nerd. I mean, just a little bit, but
not growing up. I had a PS2. This is when PS4 released, basically. It was end of PS3 life cycle, beginning of PS4 life cycle. I had a PS2. I'm sitting in my room on my CRT, and I had the original Kingdom Hearts for my PS2.
Do you have the Platinum Edition, the red one? The greatest hits?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have the case upstairs too.
I was grinding that game. I was probably, oof. When did the PS4 come out?
I don't even want to think about this.
14? I think
2014?
2014, yeah.
So I would have been 8, sitting on my PS2, grinding out Kingdom Hearts.
You guys are making me feel old right now.
Dude, that was
please, I'm probably older than you.
Are you?
Yeah, old. Probably. I'm old. I'm old.
I don't know. I mean, maybe.
I mean, I'm 30.
Oh, well, I'm 35.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I feel young
I have
now.
a baby face, okay? I can't help it, but yeah,
Me too.
I'm up there.
So
I can't grow a flushed mustache like you, man. I'm envious.
That is the only thing I can grow. This just covers the double chin that
oh, yeah.
bestows.
IVIlitia is down here as well, probably.
Yeah.
Same. I got a big one right there.
Yep. Right there.
Who's ready
So-
for a new Elden Ring expansion?
I have
man.
played Elden Ring. I don't plan on it.
I tried, but then I rage quit and I almost broke my TV the first time I played it. As soon as I fought that Hellbound or whatever that was, I was like, nope, fuck this game, I'm done. I quit. Easiest enemy in the game. I'm like, no, I can't do this. Like,
Yeah, that's not my type of game. I don't know. My cousin's been trying to get me to play Elden Ring for probably since they came out, pretty much. So like,
yeah.
you need to play this. You need to play this. And then when I got my PC, he's like, "Dude, you really need to play this." And I'm like,
So,
"Not my game."
what else? Oh shoot! I leaked the chat.
Oh, which one? Ownership?
No, my chat. I accidentally dragged my Streamlabs into the second monitor. Which
I was about to say you've been ownership for 25 minutes and you're already leaking chats.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Somebody
gotta
banned
fix
this
this.
guy.
So I'm gonna throw
Power's
some.
already I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna throw some games at. I'm gonna see if you guys are ready for it. Let's
right.
see.
Are these old games or new?
No,
like,
these are
upcoming?
new ones. These are 2025 coming out.
Okay.
Avowed.
Never heard of it.
So Avowed's gonna be really cool. It's like I watched a video on it and it's really cool. So it is an action role playing game. Avowed is thoroughly old fashioned RPG adventure, but after it's supposed to be like Dragon Age.
Okay.
Gotcha.
It's like Dragon Age, but it looks cool. Like you get a sword and you get to like cast magic and shit at the same time.
Oh, okay. Dang. Kind of like Skyrim a little bit in a way. Like
Yeah, kind of.
Elder
Kind of,
Scrolls series.
but not poopy because it's not from Bethesda.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I hate
Hey,
Bethesda.
hold up.
Bethesda games
Hold
suck.
up.
Bethesda games suck, and it's realistically just the Fallout series and the Elder Scrolls series. And before you dog on me, let me explain, because graphics and movement, being a Call of Duty person, those are the two biggest things that I look for in a video game. They both have dog poo poo.
Yeah, and Elder
Graphics
Scrolls,
and
it's easy to get stuck inside of a rock.
Like Skyrim, you can't keep releasing the same game and saying it's better when it looks like graphics from 2012.
Yeah.
Well, that's the point.
I get it. I get it. But if I wanted to play a game that looked like a bunch of blocks, I'd go fucking play RuneScape old school.
I mean, you know they have the capability. I mean, look at Starfield. Starfield is like futuristic Skyrim, but it's freaking incredible compared to Skyrim. I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
So
Let's see.
there's a capability there. It's just obviously, what is their budget like?
Borderlands 4 comes out this year.
Oh.
What is it?
Borderlands 4.
Oh,
I got through like the Epic Game Store free game things a couple of years ago. I got Borderlands 1, 2, and 3. I haven't played them yet. I need to, though, especially if 4's coming out.
Oh, we're getting a new Doom game this year. That is the
I don't
only
really
Bethesda
care.
game I will play.
I don't like them.
That's fair.
I prefer Quake.
That is fair. We're getting a new Saints Row game.
oh,
I've never played
That'd be
any of the
good.
Saints Rows.
Oh, dang it. Never mind. We're really not getting a new Saints Row game. I thought people would be hyped for that.
Oh.
We're getting
I've
a new
never played
Watch
Saints Row.
Dogs game.
What?
No,
We
we're
actually
definitely
don't.
not. With the fucking sheer failed of...
Don't shit on Ubisoft. Don't shit on the Ubisoft.
I'll
I
shit
want
on
to see a new.
Ubisoft. I'll shit on Ubisoft all day. And that is somebody that sucked the teat of Ubisoft and said, fuck Activision, I'm not giving Activision any more of my money, and went over to X Defiant. And I got shit on as an X Defiant player.
Oh, yeah.
Ubisoft
I battled Laz in a group chat when I first joined this server about why X Defiant was better than Call of Duty.
Hey, you want to have that argument now
Yes, I will.
of why X Defiant's better?
X Defiant is not better because they went on the sheer fucking. We're gonna put out the same amount of content as we do Rainbow Six and keep seasons going for 3 months.
Yep.
You can't. It gets dull and boring so damn quick. I can only play the Far Cry map every so often without not wanting to blow my brains out because it's fucking nothing but yellow.
Yeah.
It's not.
I mean,
that
look
bad.
at how Overwatch 2 and Marvel Rivals came to be a thing. Like
Yeah.
Marvel Rivals is a shiny new toy because Overwatch 2 it's just gotten crap. So
Hot take: Marvel Rivals will be dead in like 4 months, and then they'll shut down the servers next year. Hot take, and that's because Marvel, a Disney company, will not make money, and because they already make billions of dollars, they will go, hey, we're not making any money on this. We're not going to try and save this because we already make billions of dollars. Just get rid of it. Because it's free. They're charging $20 a skin, which is absolutely ridiculous.
I've bought a couple. Don't judge me.
That's ridiculous.
the craziest part
$20.
is look at Apex. People pay.
Yeah.
The thing with me with Apex is the game's broken already whenever they come out with updates. Nonstop, they always have issues with the game with rendering, registering issues, all that stuff. And you get people like complaining about it like wildly, which I understand, rightfully so, but they're still wasting all their money on this game, even though all this stuff is happening. So it's like there's like skins, heirlooms, all this stuff. And you're just like, what the heck? So,
Heirlooms was a scam to save Apex from shutting down.
I spent $300 on Apex packs like 2 weeks before I quit the game.
Oh, to get heirlooms?
I got one. I got one. I was already level almost 200. I got one heirloom.
So
and
I got.
see, you're gonna hate me for this. I spent $20 in the game, and I already had 2 heirlooms, and I haven't even opened 500 packs.
He's done.
I just got my Fuse heirloom 2 weeks ago. Swear to God, I'm not even playing.
I think the only one that I've ever had was. I think I got the
We're good.
wasn't it Wraith the one she had? She was the first heirloom with
The
the kunai?
kunai?
Yeah,
His little knife, yeah.
I had that one, and I got that just randomly, and I didn't even use it because I never played Wraith.
Right.
I got Valk's heirloom, but I'm happy. Valk's my main. I have her heirloom. I don't play the game anymore. It's all good.
You could totally play that game.
Oh, I could go back to Apex and be a beast, but I don't want to.
Not when you play with me.
Dude, that was my first time on PC lobbies. It was so bad. So bad.
Playing controller on Apex PC is the same as playing fucking Rainbow Six with a controller on PC. It's not doable.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing too is so I was playing with Anubis. He was a while back. Everybody knew who he was within the server, obviously too. So he when I started playing with him, I was in PC lobbies, and suddenly I ended up facing in one of our games. I faced this Caustic who had 26 million gas damage, and I was like, and this is PC. And then I go to his page, and I found out he's number 87th in the world for Caustic players. And I'm just like, I quit. I don't want to be playing in these PC lobbies anymore. These guys are cracked out of their minds. I'm getting hit with Preds, and I'm just like, I'm in trouble here. So it's like, it's a whole... Preds and PC are way, way crazier than Preds in console. I've killed some Preds in console already. PC Preds are just... They're too smart. They're insane.
I want to say he was probably doing that. What was it? The hallway trap.
Yeah.
On Kings Row. Yeah, bunker.
Kings Canyon.
Yeah, Kings Canyon.
Kings Row's Overwatch.
Shut up. I haven't played Overwatch since 2018.
There was Kings Row back then.
What?
There was Kings Row back then.
I know.
It's still a thing for the game for Overwatch 2, but it's not as fun as it used to be.
It's not the same at all.
I played like 5 games after Hamtaro came out, and the hamster
Hamtaro.
Just the
I don't
Torb
know.
one trick, and I like to hit people in the ankles with his hammer, and just just hit them. And I would always go around with my mic because I do voices a little bit, so I always go, "You should try my meatballs," and just mess with people all the time. It's
No, I'm a tank main, which means I hate my life.
oh yeah.
It's okay. We've had this conversation. I'm a tank main too.
Overwatch 1 Orisa. I need Bongo back, please.
Orisa,
I don't
so
want this
Orisa
dumbass
and
terrorist win.
Orisa and
Roadhog.
what's her name? Yeah, Orisa Roadhog or Orisa and Zarya. Those two grab Bongo. Disgusting.
Dude.
If you can get
Don't-
Bongo with Roadhog's Wild Hog, it works out.
Yeah, that
works
was
out
nasty
Yeah.
too.
But
Shatter Bongo.
Yeah,
Just anything with the Bongo and you're fine.
yeah.
No, that was right when I was starting to learn tank. My bongos were so. I just randomly throw one down, wouldn't even get a kill with it. Just like, oh fuck.
But then you
And
get like 6 assists.
No, and then I hit top 500 tank, and I'm like, okay, my bongos are okay now.
Oh yeah,
I'm actually using them right.
that's my thing. I never played that well with tank first, so I started as tank myself as a Roadhog one trick. That was my favorite thing to do. And then I hit plat, but then suddenly at the end of Overwatch 1, I was like, okay, who am I gonna? I'll just try DPS out. But then I started one tricking Torb, and I started one tricking him into Overwatch 2, and I hit Diamond 2 like in seconds. And I'm managing Diamond 2 every season without even trying now. So
Yeah.
it's like, and I'm like, where's this been my whole life? So now I'm just like not even trying too hard and putting up 40, 50 kills with Torb, and it's just it's wild. So
Yeah, nobody looks for turrets anymore.
they don't care.
nobody plays.
And then
Torbjorn
moving
anymore.
forward to isolate people to
That's a good
force them
point.
into a different direction is a huge thing too. So kind of how I play Fuse is with Fuse's Ring of Fire. And speaking of the ability aspect of things, is now that they came out with different tacticals and other abilities for Apex Legends.
Yeah.
It's like with Fuse particularly, if he has purple shield, he hits a cluster, he has the ability to get a speed boost. So I found out I'm just addicted to people that can, speed. I was an Octane main first, so I like to stab myself in the head and run in like crazy. So it's like-
Yeah, I started out as Bloodhound, went to Bang, went to Octane, went to Horizon for some reason, and then ended up on Valk, and
Yeah.
that's just where I'm sitting.
Yeah, Horizon's good though. It just takes a team, and I think that's what the big thing is too with the competitiveness. Is like you got to find a good group of people that's going to be just as competitive with you and communicate with you. That's it. Like you did with COD. So
Yeah.
it's like if you got a group that's going to talk to you and be up your ass and play with you the right way, you're going to be solid regardless. So how it is with
Unfortunately, I
Apex,
don't
too.
have that. Ooh.
Yeah. No, that's
right.
definitely a big thing, especially when I was solo queuing. The
Yeah,
Apex.
dude.
So I joined
I can't so
Militia,
bad.
went from silver to diamond in like one season. I'm like, oh shit.
I went from. I don't even want to say.
You said I went from bronze to rookie.
No, I was gonna say I went from. So I went from BO4 is when I first started playing any sort of ranked, I believe. Went from that to from bronze to bronze all the way up to MW2. And then I actually sat down and started playing regularly. I went to Crim, and then I went back down to gold. And then I joined Militia, and then I'm still fucking solo queuing.
You're in plat right now, right?
Yeah, I'm plat 2, I think. Plat 2.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, I
but
need to
not
catch up.
terrible. I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. I'll get back. At least diamond, hopefully by the end of this season. If not, I'll hit it season 2.
I mean, we got some time still.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was shocked that I hit diamond in Apex again, right after the split, like because it put me all the way back to gold, and I was gold 4 for a minute, but then suddenly I started grinding our coaches is what actually made me furious because they're like you guys need to push yourselves. And basically, I'm the type of guy that's like, I'm gonna show you and prove to you that I'm gonna I'm gonna crush this shit, and I'm gonna do it with my actions, not my words. So, and it's just making those improvements and getting everything organized and taken care of and playing with good people. It's been helping me a lot, honestly.
I know, definitely. I feel that.
Okay, I'll let you guys talk it. I gotta go grab two things: a cordless drill and another cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
Am I the only one that's concerned about the drill? Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
I know.
Hopefully, he's not gonna stir the coffee with the drill.
Spicy. Why is he getting a drill?
Because his head's a little screwy.
I mean, we all knew that, but do you know why he's getting a cordless drill?
No, he probably broke something.
All right.
Oh, I thought there was a game you guys play with the drill. I didn't know.
He's taking the headrest off of his desk.
Wow.
Or something of the sort. I don't know. He was like pouring coffee and talking at the same time. It was a lot.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna get coffee and a cordless drill. I'm like, that's concerning.
For a second, I thought there was a game you guys play on the podcast I didn't know about with the drill.
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna get a drill, show up behind you, and like just unscrew your light fixture just slightly enough that it squeaks when you turn it on, or just something stupid. No, we do have a little game that we play that we're gonna get into here in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Just be prepared. The word silicone dildo might come up.
What?
All right, guys, I'm going to leave you guys to hang out. I think I got enough notes for the night. I feel like it's going to turn into a lot of dude territory, so.
I mean, we're just doing the question. Or you haven't been in here for many of them.
I haven't been here for many of the questions.
Okay.
I guess I could stick around and find out.
Just some of the answer, or some of Mia Soap's answers get a little wonky. Why does he have a drill?
Oh, he's taking the headrest off his chair, not his desk. There we go.
Yeah, how's his desk have a headrest?
I don't know. Honestly, you know how much focus it takes to listen to you guys and him and everything else?
It takes a lot of focus to listen to him anyway, so.
Oh, God. Being his wife is like, you gotta be Superwoman to do that.
I think that's for all guys. My wife hates my guts sometimes too.
I'm not married, so I can't speak on this.
Look, as soon as you put a ring on their finger, they really show you who they are. And that goes both ways.
Oh no, the jersey fell. You know what's hilarious? I know you didn't hear it, but I farted right when that fell.
You farted my jersey down?
Yes.
It's gonna fall again. I didn't tape it, right?
That's fair. All right, Godly, my dog wants to come say hi. Come here, buddy.
Okay.
We do this every podcast.
Oh, good.
Mostly.
I think last one he wasn't in, but the one before that, and he was in the one with Captain. I know that for a fact.
This is all Venom.
He
needs all the attention.
Mm-hmm. So
I got something I'm gonna do really quickly too. I'll be right back in like 2 seconds.
Okay.
All right. My fucking jersey fell.
The people said hello, buddy.
He just sprinted up them stairs. He's like, I said we'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm gonna make it 2 seconds.
I'm gonna laugh if he jumps down and he like does a ninja roll, barrel roll, because he's swinging.
But oh, my ankle!
Concrete! I forgot.
I did that walking. Where was it?
Is that a?
I was just walking out of the house.
Is that a mattress in the back?
It is. Yeah.
Does he?
There's also a slide.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a child.
That's a child, not a dog.
That's a child.
Say hi.
Hey, little dude.
What's up?
Future Apex player in making here.
Gotcha.
All right, you can go play. Be good. Be good.
Hey, I'm gonna steal you for 2 seconds. Come say hi.
Keep brought the dog. I just wanted to bring something, that's like a dog. He really is.
They are. You don't have kids. They are.
I can go grab my little brother. He's only sleeping right now. Sorry.
Wake up!
You're 2 years old. You're sleeping. Wake up.
Wake up!
No, but Godly, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So, if you could have any soap, Soap's like, cool. He's asking a question. I'm gonna go now.
I'm back. I had to shut my door. Buddy
Excuses.
Buddy wasn't leaving me alone.
No.
Yeah. So, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? But me and Soap can pick the side effect.
Okay.
So, for instance, Owl picked Magneto's powers, but our side effect was that all silicone dildos now have metal in them.
Oh my goodness.
Another one was
teleportation.
Yeah, but they can only teleport to the 7-Eleven bathroom closest to where they want to go.
See, I want to say something, but I already feel like you're gonna go a really bad direction with it about like.
Oh, we do every time. We do all the time.
Oh yeah,
we do.
Oh yeah. That's the whole point.
I want. I'm just gonna go with it and say, yeah. Kind of like the ability to read thoughts.
I got one, but it's not very PC.
That's
I had a feeling.
So, do we need to deliberate on this, or is this? Are we getting this?
Like Professor X's powers.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I have a good one.
You can read thoughts, but every time you read a man's thought, it's only gay thoughts.
I knew. That is why I didn't want to do that, because I had a feeling it was going to go that way.
At least you don't have like hundreds of thousands of dildos flying at your face. Like
I have a counter option to yours. So
okay, but that doesn't mean anything if they're just going to be in the gay man's drawer.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, or you can read somebody's thoughts, but you can only read thoughts of people while they're in the act.
Oh no! Oh my! No.
How about this? We'll make it a little PC.
Okay.
You can read people's thoughts, but every time you do so, you blank out and shit your pants.
That one. I think that's the one.
Like you got the "that's so Raven" look.
Oh yeah.
I shit my pants.
Basically, looked that my 2-year-old son gives me every time he shits his diaper. Got it. He just stares at.
Dada.
It's worse. My youngest, he made faces when he was in the act.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, are you okay, buddy?
Are you breathing? Breathe.
No, my little brother, he'll go, my butt, and just chase you around. And then if you don't do anything, he'll walk over and grab the wipes and follow you going, my butt. It's hilarious.
Mine just runs right up to me now. He turns around and he's like, poopy. He slaps his butt and smears it all over. And he's like, poopy. I'm like, no, stop. Get your hands out of there. What? Like, no. You're crazy.
That's great.
Oh, man.
My mom, every chance she gets, will tell me the story. I was like a year old. We were in the bathtub, whatever. And you got like the mini bathtub in your bathtub, right?
Oh, yeah.
Little plastic one. Yeah. I'm in there. She says, you were just laying there, and I'll spare some of the details. And she said, seen something poking through the water, and next thing you know, you pissed on your forehead right between your eyes. Every chance. What the fuck? The womp womp is wild.
Oh my goodness.
We're really doing soundboards, huh?
I'm gonna get a whole fucking soundboard laid out.
Hey guys! Oh, big gulps, huh?
Have you seen that movie, Sil?
What movie is that? I don't remember.
Dumb and Dumber.
Oh yeah, but I don't. So hot take.
Oh no.
I don't like Jim Carrey.
What?
I don't like Jim Carrey. I think he was good in 2 movies: The Mask and
Yeah.
The Grinch.
Liar, liar.
No.
I think he was good in Liar Liar.
No.
Liar, liar.
So
was a
if I wanted to
classic.
watch a cracked out fuck, I would just go downtown to where I live and just do that for free. I don't understand the appeal of acting the way he does.
Or
like-
watch Fight Club.
Like in movies that could have been like super duper fucking funny if he just wasn't like all the fucking time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like Jim Carrey.
we're about to get a cease and desist from Jim Carrey. Yeah,
I've
Wretch
told-
makes a point. Ace Ventura.
Yeah, no, that's like 100. I can't say the words that I want to say because it'll get demonetized. But that Ace Ventura is like the worst.
I was about to say,
words are
doesn't he
you
get humped by a dolphin? In that one?
He talks with his butt cheeks.
Dan Marino's dolphin on all things from the Miami Dolphins.
It'll buff. That's wild.
Imagine the movie Liar Liar, but with Rob Schneider.
No.
Maze.
No.
Maze.
Amazing. No, Grown Ups is. Everybody has a different opinion on Grown Ups. I think they're fucking hilarious. The 2 movies are fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah.
I think 2's
can-
better than 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one had the Saskatchewan Canadian dude as a
So
lifeguard?
that was
It was
1.
2.
That was 1.
That was 2.
That was 1.
That was
No,
That
because
was-
it's at the water park.
Yeah, in the water
Yeah.
parks.
And 2.
No, it's
Oh,
1.
except the party in 2. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they had the
1.
party
Yeah.
in 2.
Because he's got the hot daughters.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
I think I liked one
Except
just
for the
because
one.
of that specific part was when he comes up and they just die. Like I. That's, I don't know.
Hey,
That's-
ladies!
Hey, ladies.
No, I always like the when they're coming up onto the beach from doing the ashes, they're
Oh,
just
yeah.
playing with the radio. If you don't like pina colada, and then they all just like stop because Rob's one daughter pulls up.
That one makes sense. Okay, that one
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was
I'm like my 13-year-old self seeing that for the first time. Like, oh shit!
Did you guys ever notice that Rob
David
Schneider's
Spade
not in the
playing
second
Air
one?
Roulette. It's
Did you guys
Wait, what
notice?
did you say?
Did you guys notice that Rob Schneider wasn't in the second one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It wasn't?
No.
no, they had a falling out.
Ah. Interesting.
Yeah.
He didn't get paid enough.
Oh, wow.
What? Oh, what car was it? All the main people from the cast of Grown Ups 1 got.
Yeah, they all got a different car. I know that because I saw an interview between Jennifer Aniston, and they were talking to her about it, and she looked at
David
she
Spade.
looked at
Yeah.
she looked right at him and said, "You got everybody in the cast a car," and David Spade and what was his name?
Kevin James.
Chris Rock had
Yeah.
a phone call because Chris Rock called David Spade saying,
Mhm.
"Is there a car out front of your house too?" And so they were just like freaking out. So yeah, it was crazy.
So
No,
Wretched just said they're making Happy Gilmore too.
let's
yeah,
go.
I heard about that. And I heard Eminem's in it. FYI,
Oh,
Eminem, Marshall Mathers.
I'm not a fan of Eminem.
Are you saying Eminem is gay?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm not a fan of it.
I mean, he said it.
Who?
Eminem.
He said it?
Yeah, did you never watch The Intern?
What's the intern?
With Seth Rogen and James Franco, where they interview the Kim Jong-un.
Oh, the interview?
Yeah, the interview.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, in the beginning, Eminem's all like plays peekaboo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dude, best scene in that movie is when they got Katy Perry blasting the tank, just driving down. I'm like, holy shit.
So I
I
didn't
think
realize.
the best movie ever came out that was a comedic movie was like End of the World. You know what I'm talking about with that one, with all the
Yeah. We
Backstreet Boys were in heaven at the end and they performed.
We got 12 bottles of wine, 8 bottles of vodka, 36 beers, 2 protein bars. Like that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen and all of them were in it. And like every actor.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I watched the whole way through that. I
this
watched
is
the first 20 minutes.
This is the end or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, this is the end. It's
Who
a
was
crazy
the-
movie.
Who was what? I can't remember. Who was in that?
What's his name?
I think it was. Was it?
It's the 2 guys from Pineapple Express.
Well, no.
Yep.
I know like the original guys: Danny McBride, Michael Cera.
Yeah. But they had a lot of
Rogen.
like
Channing
cameos with
Tatum.
other artists. Yeah.
That's who it was.
Yeah.
He played like the sex slave.
yeah.
Hey guys,
And they had him on a leash.
get over here! Get the fuck over here!
No, have
Dude,
you guys
it's
seen
crazy.
Pineapple
I
Express?
never thought that Channing Tatum was that good of an actor, like with everything, until I saw him do that. And then he played Bobby Lubeau as Gambit.
I don't like
And-
Bobby Lubeau. I think he did a terrible job.
He did bad, but I think his voicing was decent. It wasn't like obviously what it could have been, but
I shot out my daddy's dick, really. Dude. Not 21, like the Jump Street series, he did pretty good.
yeah, that was hilarious.
They're classic.
What is it? What's his name? Jay Baruchel? Am I saying that right? Jay Baruchel? He was in This Is the End. He was the voice of the main guy in How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
He was the wisecracking Mick in the movie The Goon.
Yeah.
I've never seen The Goon.
You need to watch The Goon.
He's also in a movie called Sorcerer's Apprentice.
That
I
too.
haven't seen that one.
You need to watch Sean William Scott, who plays the Stiffmeister in American Pie.
Never seen American
And
Pie.
Dukes of Hazzard, he plays one
That
of the
too.
Duke boys.
Yeah. So
I love that movie with with him and he's in the other guy's in Jackass. Please, you guys know his name.
Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah. A great movie. That was my favorite.
So this is just something I heard about American Pie. My mom watched it when I was younger. She was like, "No, you're not allowed to watch this."
You're a lot younger than us then.
Yeah, I'm 18.
Have you ever heard of Eurotrip? I gotta ask.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
Scotty
But,
doesn't
she was
know.
She was like, "No, you're not allowed to watch it."
Yeah, right.
It just like stuck with me. I'm like, "Oh, I just haven't watched it to this day."
But Scotty doesn't know.
Any of them, or just
I've never
You
seen
never
any of the
watched
American
one?
Pies. Never. My grandpa has tried to get me to watch them before. Damn.
I dare you for the first one, watch Naked Mile.
That or
Is this
American Wedding,
What?
the third one.
Yeah, that one too. Yeah.
is this a series where it's like you should be stoned while you watch it?
This one?
American Pie sounds like you need to be stoned when you watch it.
Yeah, it's like watching like Knocked Up or
Like Super Troopers.
Oh, I was. Have you watched Tacoma FD? It's got.
I haven't seen that. No.
It's really good. It's on Netflix. It was a True TV thing, and then they adopted it over. It's with Farva and one of the other guys. They're like the 2 lead characters in Tacoma FD.
Jeez.
It's like 2 of the guys from Super Troopers. It's hilarious. They just like run a fire station, and it's funny.
I saw. Since you said that, I saw parts of that with Farva talking in one of those things.
Yeah.
It was a part of one of the episodes.
Oh, it's got who did he play? Was he What did he
Well,
play? I'm
Here's
figuring
the
this
question
out.
for you guys.
I'm figuring this
While-
out.
while you
He
look for this.
played. Why?
Oh.
Why won't it tell me? What?
I'm
Do
talking
you
about who
guys
played-
think Andy Sandberg is funny or not?
Yes, I do. I think he's pretty damn hilarious.
Is that the guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yes.
Yes, and
Yeah,
he does
yeah.
Lonely Island, Boats and Hoes. You know,
Uh-huh.
all those. Yeah.
I Just Had Sex is an amazing
Mhm.
song.
It's not
Like
gay
Like
when
His
it's in a
Boss was,
three-way.
like one of the funniest theme songs
Jizz in
to
my
everyone's life.
Dude,
I'm
my
on a
buddy-
boat.
my buddy, the first time that him and his girlfriend, did the deed, he said he played that and went outside in the kitchen and made nachos.
And nachos and
I'm like,
lemon.
that is the best fucking story I've ever heard.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and Wretched brought up White Chicks. That is
Oh yeah.
solid movie. Yeah.
Wayne brothers are pretty good.
Mhm.
I will say that when the Wayne brothers came out with Haunted House after that, though, it was decent. It wasn't as funny as what it could have been, though.
Yeah. And then they made a White Chicks too, I believe, right?
Did they?
No.
No?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think you're talking about thinking of Big Mama's House or Big Mama's House 2 or whatever that is.
There's a couple Big Mamas. Yeah, there's a White Chicks too.
There is?
No, there's not. I mean, it's set 20 years after. They're White Chicks 2 2025, so if it happens, it happens this year.
I don't know why I thought there's a second one.
Yeah, there's
But
no
apparently
second one out
started.
right now, but apparently it's
It comes out this year.
coming. I don't know. It's what IMDb says.
Yeah, that's where I've seen it. But,
But
I mean,
then-
Terry Crews hasn't aged at all, so I mean, you
Oh,
never
no.
know. I mean, the man looks the same for 30 years. So
yeah. Nah, just seeing him in like Brooklyn Nine-Nine and seeing him in like The Expendables. Just like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the same person and they're how many years apart?
that's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
Yeah. He just doesn't
And then he
age.
came on, like I see him on America's Got Talent all the time, or whatever that show is that he's in. So you just
Yeah.
like, what does this guy eat? What does he take to keep himself so young? He obviously
It's like
doesn't
The
do
Rock.
like the detox and stuff. So
Yeah.
you just,
No, it's like
Yeah.
The Rock too. He doesn't
yeah.
like it's a little
The
bit more
genetics are
noticeable
way
with
too
him.
good. Like people need
Yeah.
to know those secrets. Like,
Mm.
and fun fact, you ready for this? Terry Crews grew up where I grew up here in Michigan, in Flint, where the bad water was. So isn't that crazy?
Oh yeah, well,
Oh, you-
Paul Rudd grew up where I live.
I'm just saying the iron in the water, it's not all what it was bad, So some people came out okay at least.
Now he just has iron in his bones and takes a lot of steroids.
Which
yeah,
one? Cruz or The Rock?
Cruz,
both.
both
The Rock
clearly.
100% does.
Yeah.
I could be convinced that Terry Crews isn't on gear. I could be convinced.
I don't know.
That he's what?
He's not on gear.
Oh yeah.
I could be convinced. Like, because don't get me wrong, he's big, but he's not like The Rock big. You know what I mean?
Terry
Yeah.
Crews?
Yeah.
Have you seen Terry Crews without a shirt
I
on?
have. Yes. The Rock
Did
is bigger than Terry
did you
Crews.
not watch The Longest Yard with Terry Crews in it?
I did. I
And that
did.
motherfucker was gross, like veiny gross.
Oh,
Oh, my
Rhett just said, what if they had Terry Crews as the Terminator? Just, hey, I'll be back.
As he flexes his boobies.
Yeah, just boom, boom, boom.
You know what I miss? You know what I miss about Terry Crews? The number
What?
one thing is the Old Spice commercials.
Oh, yeah.
Old Spice little black and black body wash.
And he just punches walls.
Ah! Old Spice.
He was like the Kool-Aid man coming in.
Yeah.
It's one scary ass
wild.
fucking Kool-Aid man.
Yeah, dude.
No, what you doing if Terry Crews breaks through a wall holding a can of Old Spice?
I
I don't know what the fuck. I
wonder
would do.
why Terry Crews is breaking through my wall, 1, and 2, why does it smell like a high school gym locker in here now?
Hey, I still use Old Spice.
Ugh. I grew up.
Actually, I've been reverting a little bit. I've been doing the cardinal sin of fragrance.
Oh,
I have
my.
I have so many cans of Axe body spray. It's not even funny.
What?
I have reverted, and I apologize.
What
I
was
just
it?
use Axe deodorant. That's it, and then I use Adidas spray. That's my thing, but not body spray. It's like the cologne spray.
So I'm
Yeah,
a
yeah.
basic white dude. I use Dr. Sasquatch, Dr. Squatch
Dr. Spot? Yeah.
deodorant, and then I use Bourbon from Bath and Body Works.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, there's one other one that they had there. You might know what the can is. It's blue and orange.
Yeah, I think
that's what I had.
Midnight something. I don't know.
Yeah.
If I could find a cologne that smells like pine tar, that would be great.
They
My
have
wife
a
would hate it.
WD-40 cologne.
I know, it's like 60. Well, it used to be $60 a can
It
at
is.
one point in time.
I bought one. It was great. But not. So I have a wax burner in my room.
Me too. Oh, I don't have-
Because apparently, like, sometimes I have to burn some sage in here, you know, cleanse an aura. So I'd like to, you know, dissipate the smell a little bit. I've found the best wax scent of all time. It's simply called Leather from the Candle Daddy.
Ugh.
Leather?
Oh my goodness. Oh,
So this is
it smells so good.
This is winter. It's a winter it's balsam. So it smells like super pine and just tree.
You gotta try this one. I'm telling you. The Candle
Since I'm
Daddy
in Michigan,
Leather.
I just have to step outside and I smell both of those things.
So I would
I'm
gladly
in Ohio.
move. I would gladly move to like Canada just to make sure I can get those smells of like cedar and
Right,
pine.
you get maple on top of it all, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
I just want to live where there's like 80 billion cedar trees around and I can just walk outside.
Oh,
and
That's right. We have a bunch of pine and oak down on our property.
Yeah.
So we have a camping trip every year, which I don't know how many stories of that I can share on the podcast, but we'll figure that one out. Last year, it rained like through the night a little bit, but like every night we were there, and in the mornings it was dry throughout the day. And so it was just getting up, smelling like the pine and the oak and just like the fresh rain. It was a great way to start the day off. And then, you know, you end up ingesting some things and you don't remember much of the day after that. And yeah.
gross.
Yeah.
Don't eat bugs.
We play it. We were not eating bugs. We were drinking bread. We'll leave it at that.
Pooch.
So this is a Stanley beer mug that I use for coffee.
Ooh. Oh, is that a built-in bottle opener on the top?
Yeah.
That's nifty.
It's a Stanley pint glass, and I use it for coffee only.
Is that wine?
No.
I mean, it might be.
Vodka?
Who are you to judge?
No, it is wine, yeah.
Okay. No, I'm like, that's either wine or vodka. Either one is good time.
Well, it's a white. Is it a white Zinfandel? What is that? I didn't get to read this. Is it a Moscato?
Yeah.
That's a Sauvignon Blanc. Okay.
Yeah.
Soap's a wine guy.
Brother-in-law works for Great Lakes Wine and Spirits. So he's like one of their branch managers, and we always get free wine. So kind of a benefit of having family in the business, I guess.
I can't stand wine. Personally, I am a... I've heard that tequila is very good, especially a Blanco.
Tequila's gross.
Or you?
I have heard from people over the legal age of 21 who would do
Gotcha.
that. Yeah,
So
because I would never.
you need to start off with like pop bottle wine. So like Arbor Mist.
Like Buzzballs?
Arbor Mist wine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Start off with that, and then you work your way into like Stella Rose wine, and then you go to the like Cupcake Moscato, and then you can start doing like
The rosés and
like white zins, or like sweeter whites, and then you go into sweet reds, and then you get into the super heavy chocolate earthy reds, and then you loop all the way back around, and then you just stick with Stella Rose because it doesn't taste like bad.
Like a headache the next morning is about to happen.
Box wine? So depending on what you get, that's like in the same category as that Arbor Mist shit. You don't buy box wine.
I've heard box wine's pretty good.
I don't like it.
It's only good because once you have a few glasses, you're not going to taste it anymore. You're just going to feel it.
I used to be able, actually, I still can. My wife can attest for this. I mean, I can drink a bottle of wine by myself in like 2 hours.
Yeah. I'm at, yep.
I remember drinking the Cupcake Moscato in like 2 gulps, a whole bottle, just fucking down the hatch, and I'll do it again.
Oh yeah.
So, Reg, I have to disagree with you. Beer is not superior.
Well, hold on.
Tequila.
Hold on now. What kind of beer?
Yeah, I'm an IPA guy.
Tequila.
I kind of like IPAs.
Tequila will take any other kind of alcohol. Kick its ass.
I'm a big like IPA or stout guy. That's what I kind of do if I do beer.
Wait, you're in Michigan, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're telling me you don't like a good Leinenkugel?
Ooh, Liney.
How fucking dare you?
Good.
How dare you call yourself a Midwesterner and tell me you don't like Leinenkugel? You don't drink a nice Liney summer shandy in the summertime, and
like,
then
I'm Two Hearted Ale or Oberon. Oberon was my favorite. I love Oberon.
Yingling?
PBR. What is this? What a wretched PBR?
Right.
PBR. Fucking what are you in high school?
Bush latte.
Bush latte.
Nah. You better not shit on Bush.
I will shit on Bush because all these fucking basic ass white dudes in there. Bush. And their Yeti coolers. Fucking get out of here with that shit.
Bush Light, my friend. The Bush latte, if you will.
Is garbage.
No,
it doesn't even taste good. It doesn't even taste good.
It is the best tasting beer.
No, not even close.
Hold on. Best tasting light beer. Yingling is the best beer.
What are you fucking like? What do you make like $93,000 a year but have a 328 credit score? Because I feel like that's what Yingling is for. It's for like the people that think they're super rich just because they make a lot of money but they can't fucking get loans and shit like that for expensive shit because their credit score is like 2.
I don't have a credit score, actually.
I despise Yingling. I think it tastes like shit. Some guy left it in my mini fridge out in my garage, and I was like, you know what? I'll try it. I'll try this fucking this piss water. I opened it up, took 2 sips. I was like, this shit's garbage. And you know what I did? I fucking
that is piss water.
That's piss water too. You want to know something funny? Coors Light, a good old Coors. You know,
I hate on Coors Light.
You know, Coors.
It doesn't taste like a mountain. They lie.
So
I do know what Coors.
We're gonna talk about Coors Light here for a second.
Okay.
Most people that drink Coors Light are super, hey, we're big Americans. And then when you tell them it's made from rice, it's rice beer. It's a rice beer. It's a rice beer.
That's a thing?
Yes, it's a rice beer.
I still like Coors.
I mean, think about it this way. Sake is made from rice. It's Japanese wine, so you can make lots of alcohol from rice. So.
This guy did not just say Dos Equis. Corona is the superior Mexican beer. Dos Equis is horrible, my friend. But I do fuck with Miller.
Oh, it's a corn beer.
It fucked.
Yeah.
It's a corn beer.
You ever had Bush Peach? Oh my gosh.
No, have you ever had a fucking summer shandy Leinenkugel?
I had this
that's
shandy.
Really good.
And the Berry Wise Leinenkugel? And an Oktoberfest Leinenkugel? And
I've had the Oktoberfest.
I don't even remember what else is in my fridge. I just like Leinenkugel.
Goes hard. Yeah.
You know what I miss?
I want something like that tastes like it's kind of more of a beachy thing. I really do like. If you guys have never had Oberon, like, dude, I swear it's so good. It's higher in percentage. Like, if I have the light beers, I'm not even kidding. I could take after my grandpa. I could go to a 12 pack and be okay. That's why it scares me. So I go a little higher on the percentage.
Oh yeah.
I miss Bud Light Lime.
It's still a thing.
Limeritas. Have you guys ever had one of those?
No.
Yeah, but you don't see it. You don't see it anymore, and you don't see it advertised anywhere. Like, it's still a thing, but it's like
They sell the strawberries, right? As well.
I don't know. We sell Bud Light Lime at my restaurant. It is our least sold beer.
that's
We sell
fair.
more Dos Equis and
Fat Tire.
I don't know about Fat Tire.
I don't like Fat Tire. I don't know. I don't know where he's getting it from. Like, that's like. So I used to be a bartender. Believe it or not,
Right.
I used to be a bartender.
No way.
And anytime I bartended
Crazy.
anywheres, Fat Tire was always like at the bottom of like the cooler. It was always like stuffed away. That and Stone IPA. I don't know if you guys know what Stone IPA is.
Yeah, I know it is.
Garbage.
So, did you always used to mix a lot of your drinks with Dogfish Head?
No. No.
No, okay. I worked at bars for a long time here at college campuses as a bouncer, and then I made a manager at the college bar at Michigan State University for a period of time. So instead of I got a little carried away because instead of like being a typical manager, I was out back there trying to be a mixologist.
So I
This
will
man did
tell
not
you.
just say Rumpleman.
Rumplemints? I fucking love Rumplemints.
No.
That is
Of
the
course
best
you do.
shit ever.
Rumplemints is
Because
good.
you're old as fuck. That's the
You
only
fucking
reason.
you go out with whoever and you forget to brush your teeth before you go out. Hey, I need a shot of
Do a
Rumplemints.
shot of Rumplemints?
Fucking boom, you're good. You're good for the night. It kills
Don't
the
take too many
bacteria.
of those. You're in trouble.
Fucking Rumplemints. So I did Rumplemints, and then I used to do Rebels. Was it Rebel Stoke or what? No, it was Revel. Or was it Rebel?
Rebels is good. I used to get Rebels from the store a lot.
Was it Revel whiskey? Yeah, Revel Stoke whiskey. I used to do
Yeah.
that stuff. I used to drink that like the apple or the.
Isn't the Rebel 180 proof?
No, that's like I think it's very equivalent to like Old Smoky whiskey.
Oh, okay.
So I got bottles pulled up right here.
Big one I drank in. You guys, I don't know if you know this, but it's called Knob Creek. It's a bourbon.
That's expensive for me.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
expensive.
remember pre-COVID it was $10 per pint. Now it's 22.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what happened? It's
No, Reg said if you want to know
Crazy.
what it feels to chew 5 gum, take a shot of Rumplemans.
Yeah.
Dude, Rumplemans is so bad.
Dude, Rumplemints is good.
Hold on.
Rumplemints
What is your
good.
go? If you're getting a mixed drink, we'll just go around real quick. What is your go-to mixed drink, shot, and beer when you go to the bar?
ooh.
That's easy.
Okay.
Okay, so for shots, I mean, you could do it one or two ways. I mean, for shots right now, I've got the Old Smoky Watermelon whiskey, so that shit's
Ooh.
just by itself really good. You could also take that, mix it with Red Bull and triple sec, and make a really nice. What is it? What's the Red Bull shots with the whiskey in them? Why am I drawing a blank?
Irish Car
Bulldozer?
Bomb?
No, it's the shots. It's got the Red Bull, the peach, the triple sec, the red whiskey. I can't remember.
Johnny Vegas?
No, it's like
Crown.
something. What's that?
It's Crown.
Yeah, what is the shot?
You're talking
It's a Vegas
about,
bomb. It's a Vegas
yeah,
bomb.
it's a Vegas
Yeah,
bomb.
it's Vegas bomb. And
I
then
like Reg answers.
Yeah.
so like a Vegas bomb style kind of thing. And then for drink wise, I used to have my own little cocktail. It was Sailor Jerry's rum with amaretto, grenadine, and then Dr. Pepper, and it will taste exactly like the red Tootsie Pop with the chocolate. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and then
What's
I
your
don't know,
beer?
I don't-
Whiny?
I guess because I don't drink beer all too much.
You seem like a Mick Ultra guy.
Mick Ultra? No,
disturbs-
because I make fun of people. I make fun of people that drink Mick Ultra. I make fun of
Thank you.
people because I'm like, you're a fucking weirdo drinking a super heavy fucking yeast infested fucking beer. And
tastes like
worried,
water.
and you're worried about fucking the calories on the side and how many carbs are in it. Or you get the fuck out of here with that
No,
shit.
it tastes like water.
Oh yeah.
All right, Mr. GodlyAxis, what's your choices?
Oh man. So when I worked at the nightclub Wayside on Central's campus for a while, they had this thing that was like it's a mixed drink first. It's called the Blue Motorcycle.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a big
Okay.
bucket like drink with UV and some other stuff in it. But then I started making my own stuff, and I really fell in love with this like Halloween style mixed drink that I made with Fireball, sour apple pucker, Mountain Dew, and it's like a caramel apple sucker. It's really good, really good.
I've been doing Mountain Dew and Fireball lately. It is
Ooh.
so good.
I got something for you guys that's super fucking good.
Okay.
So I think your Blue Motorcycle, is that the same as like a Irish trash can?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Because I used to make a fucking mess with those, the Irish trash can. I used to just take the Red Bull can and like fucking, because it
Yeah,
fucking
they did
shit
that
to
at
make.
The bar I worked at all the time,
And
and
then
then
you-
splashed everywhere.
And I fucking take that Red Bull can and I'd fucking cram it in the drink and I'd be like, here you go, motherfucker. Because I've hated making those. But what was I gonna say? There was some. Oh yeah, rocket ships. Rocket ships. Let's talk about rocket ships for a second. So you take an 8-ounce Red Bull can, right, and you get ready to shotgun it. But instead, you dump out a little bit and then dump 3 shots of I usually use Crown Apple in it, and then you kind of mix it, and then you fucking shotgun that shit, and you're set for like 4 hours.
That sounds great. That sounds great.
I think the shots, though, this is where it's kind of crazy for me because there was times when I worked at the bar as a manager, I got like really good quality stuff for cheap because we got discounts. So I used to drink Don Julio 1942. The first time I tried that, I fell in love with it. I fell in love with Don. But it's so expensive. It's $25 a shot, and you're just like, so.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
But that, or if I want, Jameson was another one up there on my list for the shots. I really like JMO.
I'm tired of green tea shots.
Green teas are good too.
Oh,
Oh my
Richard
god.
said green tea
tea
shots.
Yeah,
green tea
I can't
shots.
do 'em.
I usually I like Bullet bourbon.
The good one. Yeah.
That's my expensive shit is Bullet.
Yeah.
Since Joe Rogan does it, Buffalo Trace, and now it's like $25 more, I think, a bottle than what it was.
As soon as somebody announces that they drink it, it's just like skyrockets. It's crazy.
I'm gonna get super famous and make these super fucking expensive just so I can have them all.
Dude, the honey mustard ones.
Nah, it's got to be the spicy buffalo, and then you take like your leftover like ramen soup with no noodle in it, like the hot and spicy stuff, and you just dump those in there and you eat it.
Jeez.
What's your beer?
I wonder
Godly?
how that would taste dipped in queso. The buffalo one.
Ooh.
Sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm.
He's over there.
Hey, yo.
The beer, though, I would say would probably, like I said, between my Two Hearted Ale or the other IPA that I drink a lot was Boss Tweed is another really good one. So that's like it's 11.2%. Or we have another one here that's called Trainwreck. That's 14%. And well, the name says itself, so that's a big IPA as well. So there's some good stuff here, though. Mine's all IPAs, pretty much, is what I'm addicted to. Those.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I go to the bar. My mixed drink is either a Long Island or a Tokyo iced tea.
I'm gonna say Shirley Temple. I'm just kidding.
No. No, I go between a Long Island and a Tokyo iced tea. For shots, I just do 1800 Platinum.
Okay, 1800 is good.
That's my shot of choice. And for beer, it's either Corona with a lime or a Busch Light.
A Busch Light.
Yeah, I like me some Busch Light. Or vodka Red Bulls are good too.
Vodka Red Bulls. Actually, you know what's really good? UV Blue in Red Bull.
What's that?
Oh yeah,
It's like blue raspberry vodka.
we had something like that with Blue Curacao, Red Bull, and they called that one. What was it? Because it triple sec Blue Curacao, Red Bull, and that was
Tokyo Iced Tea.
what?
Tokyo Iced Tea?
We had a different name for it at the bars we worked
See,
at.
we just made
it was,
blue Hawaiians, and it was that, but we used Malibu white coconut rum.
bulldozers is what it was called. It was called a bulldozer because it was the same way as the blue motorcycle, but it was different, concoction with the Red Bull thrown in there.
Tokyo Iced Tea is also called Blue Motorcycle.
Really?
That's what I've heard.
Interesting.
I've always known it as a Tokyo Iced Tea.
Are you calling
Gotcha,
Tokyo
okay.
the trash can of Ireland?
Am I missing a joke here?
Well, because you have like what you were talking about is kind of the blue motorcycle, which is called an Irish trash can because it's like a bunch of blue shit, and then you put the Red Bull in there, and it makes it like a green like garbage because it has like hints of brown.
Especially under light, it's like
it's like a green brown mixture because of the Red Bull, and so you called it an Irish trash can because it was green, and then it looked like garbage juice.
I've had an Irish car bomb.
I remember my first St. Patrick's Day.
It actually wasn't on the St. Patrick's Day.
Was it on fake
on
patties?
Easter.
Do you guys celebrate fake patties?
No, I don't really.
Same.
I go out anyway. I used to go out all the time anyways. My family's Irish on my dad's side, so I don't really.
I never got to. I always had to go to mass on St. Patrick's Day. I grew up Catholic, so I had to go to mass. But there are people that travel from all over the country that go to K-State every year for a thing called fake patties.
Fake patties?
Fake patties. And it's usually, I think, like the weekend before or the weekend after St. Patrick's Day. And it's just a shit ton of drinking. I'm talking like I went once when I was like fresh out of high school, and it was just, holy cow.
Like Oktoberfest in a different country.
So it's like Oktoberfest. If Oktoberfest was 18 and had a fake ID and didn't know when to stop drinking and just threw up fucking everywhere inside your fucking Buick LeSabre.
Sounds like a great time. Nah, getting Taco Bell. I seen Reg says about Taco Bell. Getting taco. So
have we all done this
time.
before though? Wait, have we all gotten Taco Bell after a really, really big drinking night?
Yes.
All right. I want to know what your favorite food is from there after a really big drinking night.
No. So we have a place called Renee's, and it does like burritos and like Mexican fast food, but actually done by, Hispanic people. And it's like if you go there before you start drinking or a day when you're just like, hey, let's go get lunch at Renee's, you don't do that because it's gross and it'll make you throw up. But if you go when you're drinking, something about it, just a Colorado burrito, which has like cheese and steak and French fries and like fajita mix in it, just something about that when you're done drinking is like.
It might be the beefy 5-layer at Taco Bell.
Yes. You get a beefy 5-layer, a Crunchwrap Supreme, and then 2 of the little Fiesta potatoes.
Yeah, I used to have. They used to have a potato one. What was it called? The potato overload or something back a long while ago when I used to go out.
One?
It was on their like menu. They had a special menu with the beefy 5-layer, the potato something, and then they had a nacho cheese one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I also used to always get the Doritos Locos tacos, just meat and cheese, no lettuce, and those things slapped.
Oh yeah. No, I have a story time. The first time my buddy had tequila. So he comes over to my place, whatever. We're having a fire out back, and I'm like, hey, you know what sounds fun? I have half a bottle of 1800 inside. We'll do a couple shots. And he's like, dude, I need a chaser. So we're sitting there drinking blueberry Red Bulls. And, going through a couple shots, this 1800. Next thing you know, the whole bottle's gone. He's completely gone. Bro blacked out, doesn't remember how he got home. I was not in a condition to drive. I was a little gone myself. And we called my buddy. He came and picked the other guy up and walked him inside to his bed, like, got his shoes off, everything, laid him in bed, covered him up, whatever. And he came back to my place. He's like, yeah, he's not going to remember any of this in the morning. And to this day, he'll be like, start talking about something and be like, wait, what's the rest of that story? I don't remember. And he just doesn't remember it. Like, holy shit. We had the same amount to drink, and I was just fine. But he has sworn off tequila since. I'm like, dude, it's the best.
Changing the pace of this, I'm surprised no one's dogged on me for wearing a Call of Duty Vanguard shirt.
I genuinely enjoyed Vanguard. Yeah, I enjoyed Vanguard.
I think I haven't. The last Call of Duty game I played before Black Ops 6 came out, or before they made the remastered MW3. I played World War.
Mm-hmm.
Not Cold War, but World War II. The Call of Duty World War II one.
Oh, the one right after BO4.
Yeah. I think that reminded me too much of Medal of Honor in a lot of ways.
I missed that because that's what I played actually. More religious Medal of Honor.
You remember European Assault, bro?
I do.
That game was
I remember. I loved Medal of Honor Airborne so much.
That one Airborne is good too.
And then hold on one second. Hello, Miss Spicy Cow. Hi. Are you going to bed? Mm-hmm. Bye, Eepy. Bye, Eepy, little bean. Bye.
Did you all ever play Brothers in Arms?
Yes.
That is another good one.
Yeah, I played that too.
Did you guys play the last Medal of Honor they made?
Frontline or no?
It was just called Medal of Honor.
Oh yeah. For the what was that? PlayStation 2 one?
Oh, they're making it. No, did they make a new one?
They made a new one?
Above and Beyond? Was released December 11th, 2020?
I've never played that. Gotta be clickbait.
No. It was real. It's on Steam for $40.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Respawn. Well, I guess that would make sense because it's Respawn. So, it's a VR one. It's a VR game. It's a VR game. But no, it was Medal of Honor Warfighter.
Yeah. Or for the PS3.
Yeah. I liked that one. That one didn't do so hot though.
Which one was the one I had?
Was it Frontline? That was Frontline and European Assault were my two favorites.
What was the
Frontline? Rising Sun.
Rising Sun was a good one.
Underground?
Vanguard.
Which was like the original one.
Yeah, I never played that one. And then I played all the PS2 ones, and then European Assault.
Yep. That's what I had.
Yeah.
I remember Rising Sun. I remember playing that one. And then I played that one on PlayStation 2. And then we got and then I ended up getting Airborne, which was for the Xbox 360. And then do you guys remember what was it, this one? Yeah, it was you guys remember the Mercenary video games? Specifically like the Playground of Destruction.
Oh, I just seen something pop up on YouTube. I don't know.
I did too. I saw that too, and I was like, "There's no way." It took place in you were in Korea. It was during the Korean War. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, they had a couple of them.
Yeah, they did.
They canceled 2 of the games.
They had Mercenaries 2 World and Flames.
Yeah.
Maybe
and they canceled Mercs Inc. and then they canceled Mercenaries 3.
Yeah, the 2 was
That's the only reason why I liked Medal of Honor European Assault was because you went to Germany. You actually went and fought like you were fighting with German weapons, and they had the what is that? Their automatic pistol that was in
Luger?
Germany. Yeah, they had that, and you would always take their weapons. They had the Panzer, and their version of the I always loved the rocket launchers because that was explosives. I'm just an explosives guy. Whenever I got the opportunity to use those, oh, dude, it's just, man. And then you could use when you could attach like dynamites underneath of tanks. That's where it started with Medal of Honor, and it would blow them all up. Crazy, man.
Do you guys remember Did you guys play the original Battlefront games at all?
I played some of them, yeah.
The Star Wars
Battlefield was one of mine.
Yeah.
One of the first ones.
That was some good stuff.
Did you guys play Brothers in Arms?
Yes.
Because there's so many of them. I play. Their newest one.
That like.
Yeah, they had one in 2023. They made one.
Oh, okay.
And
I remember that one when it came out. Yeah, it was you could play with 2 players, right? In that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that game when it came out.
Wait, it's pinball.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pinball adaptation based on the Brothers in Arms series.
Right.
But no, just that was. I had that.
It kind of reminded me of like a Gears of War style game with that, being a multiplayer thing.
Mm. No, I remember a split screen on that game, screen peeking. Just. Yeah.
Speaking of split screen peeking,
Halo?
007 GoldenEye.
Oh.
Days.
Yes. I love me some GoldenEye. They brought it out on the Xbox.
I was like, dude.
I was playing the fuck out of that.
Do you guys remember the Star Wars Pod Racer game for like the Nintendo 64?
Yeah, I remember that. You created your own racer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I played that at my aunt's house when I was younger.
Well, apparently they did a revamp version of it for the Switch in like 2020.
Hold on, I got my Switch right here.
You know, that's the only reason why I played Starfield is because you could literally create your own craft in the world.
Never mind.
Did you guys ever play the Lego Racers game for the Nintendo 64?
I'd never played that one.
You got to build your own like car out of Legos.
That's what's up.
Man.
No, I like the gunny system in Kingdom Hearts. Just building your own ship. That was so fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the gummies. Yes, yeah. Man, you could either make it a tank or you could do more damage. And then even with the Kingdom Hearts 2, in getting the mini gummies, you could customize those too. It's crazy.
3 is... I'm pretty sure 3 was on Game Pass at one point.
3 is nuts. Like,
it's
crazy.
The
graphics on that game?
For real. You go from like this like indie game looking type deal to I feel like I just stepped into a movie.
It's crazy.
Just the jump is wild.
Like, think about like in the toy box when, dude, like, bro, the robots. Like, you're just like,
it's crazy.
Like, dude, it's crazy. Like, I can't even believe like how much they stepped up with their graphics in those games. Like, that is, it's crazy. On top of the storyline, you just get like the dude. The combination was just massive.
I remember whenever I unlocked a new area, like a new movie or whatever, I would go back to Traverse Town, and this is in the original. And then you go through that first door where you get enemies the first time.
Yeah.
And there's a little hotel off to the side.
With the little gutter area underneath?
Uh-huh. I had a loop that I would go through, just farming levels. I'd do that for hours. Where
Dalmatian's chamber is with the... Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I did the same thing.
Just farm so many levels, go into the new area.
You always get the big body guys, too. The big boys you're fighting. I got a question. Do any of you ever remember this? I'm not sure if you would, but it's a PlayStation 2 game called Dark Cloud.
I think I
Dude.
know what you're talking about. Hold on one second.
It was a big fat pink genie that looked like Majin Buu in this game from swear, and he basically destroyed the world. And you had Atla, and you had to rebuild like your whole like every city you went to with going into caves and dungeon crawling. But you would also get weapons that you could upgrade and get equip stamina and buff them. It's a game that was way before its time. Like this game was nuts. If they ever did a revamp of that game, I would fall in love if they made it perfect though. Like it was a game before its time, so
It was like a really cool, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was like a really cool knockoff version of Legend of Zelda meets Dragon Quest.
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
exactly.
I remember the original because I remember being a kid looking at like the original like cover art for it, and I thought it was like a Legend of Zelda game, not really knowing shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, the outfit and the character, it totally did it.
This feels like a fever dream, but do you guys remember the anime or the video games Hack?
Nope.
Hack?
Hack. Hack.
I don't think so. I don't remember that one. No.
Or was it was Hack Slash? Oh, okay, hold on. Because
That
now it's
sounds
just giving
familiar.
me a bunch
Yeah.
of fucking... Okay, hold on. I'm going to share my screen real quick.
Okay.
And then when you said that, it reminded me of the game Blue Dragon.
I never played Blue Dragon.
Like
Alright.
this. And then, where's it at?
Yeah, I think I've seen the anime.
Hack GU.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen the anime.
It's like the original Sword Art Online. Because it was a
Yeah.
game where they were
Oh,
like...
that's a good game. That's good.
Sword Art Online is so good though.
It is.
Oh yeah.
And that's why I will never watch Attack on Titan.
No, dude.
So
I started with Attack on Titan.
let me tell you something on why season 2 of Sword Art Online was bad. The Elfenheim saga with all that. So the reason Sword Art Online, Elfenheim, and Gun Game were so barren when it came to content in the anime and not just like the manga and everything that was super fucking good. Like the books, because like those are actual like books that's not like they have the manga and then they're manga or whatever, and then they have the anime, and they also have like actual books, and those actual books are superb. But
That
because
was way different than the show. Yeah.
well, they have like progressive novels too, which kind of go in more depth about things. But the reason Gun Game or Gun Gale and Elfenheim were so bad was because the creator, it's the same animators, I think is what it was. It's the same animators, and they just fucked off with Sword Art Online and just focused on Attack on Titan, and that's why it was bad. You already fucking broke your mic stand, didn't you?
No, I just unscrewed it.
Yeah, I think I didn't
prefer to
mind
hold
Elfenheim. I thought it was decent because it started talking about AI and how intelligent AI could be. But then as soon as it came out with Gun Gale, I was like, wait, what? Like the Battle of Bullets, and I was like, shouldn't have Gun Gale technically have been before Elfenheim? Because an Alicization came out, and then that's talking about computers, and you're just like, this is all backwards.
The only weird thing is, the only thing I don't like about season 3, the Alicization, is Kirito starts catching feelings for the AI, and I think that's fucking weird.
Yeah, which is crazy. You're just
Alice,
like,
he's like, I love you, Alice. I'll leave Asuna for you. I'll do it.
yeah,
Yeah, that one's a little iffy.
crazy.
No, see, I have not finished Attack on Titan, and I need to.
I
That was what I started with, and after... Have you guys watched it all the way through, or don't care enough for me to spoil something?
do not care because I hate it.
Okay.
I don't care either. I'll forget and then just
Everybody's
watch
a
it
Titan.
anyway.
That's the
I mean,
twist.
I watched Fairy Tail
Yeah.
like 6 times now, so I mean, it's fine.
After Hanji dies, or not Hanji,
Levi.
no. Oh, Sasha. After Sasha dies, it goes downhill. A lot.
Oh shit.
I don't know what happened, but after Sasha dies, it goes downhill.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
Of course.
So I watch 2 animes now. I despise anime now.
Yeah.
It's too like
Fan servicey.
it's too fan servicey. We've already had this talk, but it's too fan servicey. So I'll watch. I didn't know A Devil Is a Part-Timer season 2 hit Hulu.
Oh.
Wait, that hit?
That hit, and I also like it in dub over sub.
Oh yeah,
because
was great.
I think it's hilarious.
Coming out with a new season of Blue Exorcist, though. I want to see that.
I don't know how well that would do, just because of how the Kyoto saga was. It was so slow and boring. It involves snake people. But I'll watch that, and then me and my wife. Have you guys seen the My Happy Marriage or A Happy Marriage?
No.
I've seen some of that. Yeah.
It's this like cute little show. Here, let me show you. I'll show you this cute little show.
At least it's not High School XDX.
So that is not how you pronounce that?
No, we're not doing this again, so.
That is not how you pronounce that. You don't pronounce the X. So it's High School Double D.
Gotcha.
Just like how like Rosario X Vampire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Rosario Vampire. And it's not Hunter X Hunter, it's just Hunter Hunter.
Hunter, yeah.
This is the 3rd time this has been brought up on the podcast.
It irks me.
So that's why you were smiling. I thought you were just smiling because of, all the breasts and stuff in the show. So
no, you want to talk about that? We'll talk about
Food Wars?
What is it? Prison School.
No, we're not bringing this up again.
What about Devilman as a Crybaby? Have you guys seen that scene? The scene in that?
Yeah.
It's bad.
Oh, you know what was also which one was I gonna reference? I don't remember.
I have no idea.
Oh, you know what I miss? They never finished?
What?
Dead Man Wonderland.
Never seen it.
It's where like this like supernatural creature, which you find out is the main kid's like best friend in the story and everything, but this thing shows up to this kid's school and murders, and like you watch it murders all the kids in the classroom. And he's still alive, and he gets pinned for it, and they're all like, hey, you have to go to prison now for the rest of your life.
Wow.
And he gets the blood seed, which gives like your blood special powers, like he can like shoot it out his finger and shit. And he has to fight to the death with some of these people.
Have you guys seen or read Fire Force?
I did read Fire Force. I didn't watch it, but I read Fire Force.
Yeah.
I haven't read it. I started watching it a while ago. I need to catch up. I have a bad habit of starting an anime and not finishing it.
Did you guys ever watch K?
No.
K.
I haven't seen that one.
It's where like the white-haired chick Neko, the cat, comes from.
Okay.
Like the horny little fucks that really like Neko the cat. I'm gonna just keep sharing my screen every time.
Okay.
This lady right here.
Yeah, no idea.
You guys need to watch K. It's really good. It's really good. For something that came out in like 2012, it still holds up to this day. It's really good. Like
there's one on Netflix. I don't know if it's on anything else, but it's called World Trigger. That's a pretty decent one too.
Yeah.
The Extraordinary Life of Psyche K.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. I like that one.
Old Noah Zero.
We're not talking about that one. You still owe me like 10 gifted subs.
Oh yeah.
What about the Re series? You guys watch?
I think it was
those?
5.
It was 5.
Did any of you guys watch the Re series?
No.
3.
Like Zero or it involves like the gods and stuff like that.
Oh, are you talking about Fate?
Fate, yeah, the Fate series.
Yeah. I've seen Fate. It involves the Zodiac people.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
There was another
series.
spin-off that did that, but it went off of like the what is it? The Chinese like the year of the dog, the year of the rooster, the year of the
right.
They did something. I got another sub.
I owed you 5. I got you with 5.
Hey, am I going to be able to cash out finally?
We'll see.
But
I completely forgot about that.
no, you're good.
When you said the Chinese one, I immediately thought of the old anime when I was a kid about Jackie Chan.
Oh
With the,
yeah, the talismans. So it was. I can't remember what it was, but it was.
Yes, Jackie Chan was in an anime. Believe it or not.
That's
It was
wild.
Rabbit.
The Rooster. There was.
Zodiac. Sign or no, it's
He's like Adventures of Jackie Chan. It was literally had his name in the show, and he's a cartoon character.
yeah. No, I
Playing
remember
big, fat
that
sumo wrestler.
100%.
Yeah, that's a one. Jackie Chan and anime. is
Fruit
one.
baskets.
Well, that was a good one. Yeah, I know that
Oh,
one.
told I
yeah.
need to watch
This one. I gotta. It's
screen
just
sharing
my.
again?
Yeah, I'm gonna screen share again because this is important. This one, and it had. It's called Juin Taisen, the Zodiac War. It's the same as Fate, the Fate series,
Oh, okay.
but it had the rabbit.
Okay, I see.
And he was like, so it was like everybody showed up, but instead of getting like a guardian or something like that, what I believe is they just all kind of killed each other. And then the last person won.
That's crazy.
I gotta do a woohoo in the chats. But yeah, this guy was fucking, it was weird. This guy was weird.
He looks like a butler.
He is. He wears like a little butler costume, but he only wears like underwear.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Hype train, 50%.
Sorry, if somebody else gets another 5.
I need 3 more, and I hit my goal for my birthday.
When's your birthday?
April 1st.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. All right. Well, fellas.
We've been out this for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I think it's about time to wrap this up.
It is.
It's been a great time. I genuinely enjoyed this one.
Yep.
See, I'm not gonna lie, Godly, I came to this like maybe talking to you one time. I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna go, but we'll see. And I'm like, I've had a great time, honestly.
Good, I'm glad. No, it was a lot of fun. I didn't think I'd find a bunch of, obviously we know gaming, but not the same classic games, all that stuff too. So I thought it was pretty awesome. And then,
Speaking of classic games, does anybody remember Kirby Air Ride?
Oh yeah,
I
For
don't.
the fucking GameCube.
Wait.
It had that one.
yeah.
So you had like the actual racing game, and then you had that like little section game where it was in the city. And you just ran around, and it made no sense.
Oh.
It made no sense. Like you didn't do anything. You just collected. I think it was like you collected power ups to play the mini game, and then you went back and collected the power ups, and there were like special things in the city going on, and like
It just
that.
reminded me of the bonus thing with Sonic and Knuckles, where you could flip the thick case and put the rings special game mode in it, and that's all you do is you get rings. That's all you would do with that extra cartridge, and it's just like, what the hell's the point of this? And it made the game like 10 inches tall because you would put one game inside of another one. And you're just like, what the hell?
Yeah. No, I had a Game Boy Color. I remember playing the Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers on a Game Boy Color.
Oh, man.
That was fun.
I remember playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater on a Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, that was the biggest piece of dog shit I've ever seen in my life.
You're just
Like, I'm talking worse than, like, E.T. for the NES.
oh,
Worse than
that
E.T. is wild. That
just reminded me of.
Garbage.
we have to stop talking. We're gonna be here for another 4 hours.
Yeah, we are. I switched my whole schedule around just because I thought we'd be here till, like, 11 o'clock talking.
Dude, they've been going for a while lately.
This one's only gone for, like, 2 hours, so...
The Tenchi and Kato one was 3 hours. I'm like, dude, we've been here a while.
No, but I appreciate you guys having me
I got a
on
hype
for a little bit.
chest. I got an email.
I'm excited for for the rest of what we have going on with the community. And, you know, just now meeting you both, like, officially like this, I've never talked to either of you other than today, like, personally like this. So, and then, you know, getting to know more people in the server is going to be awesome too. So I'm excited to see how far we all go with it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I
I was
gotta
definitely.
Oh no.
That's what I like about these is just talking to people I don't talk to too much, and just like sitting down having a conversation. It's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a little too tight. Why'd I have to, you know, be the guy that takes his mic apart and then puts it back together?
Why didn't you just buy a low profile mic stand?
It is.
It's not.
Since he took his chair apart and you took your mic apart, I got to take something apart. I'm gonna take my ring light apart. Okay.
Okay.
This seems like a great idea.
So you need to buy one of these. One of
It takes the cord inside of it.
Yes.
Okay.
So much better.
It's got like, I just took it out. This is the whole mic stand.
Yeah, so that's not a low profile. This one actually clips to the desk, and it's designed to go underneath your monitors.
That was supposed to be tightened. That was not tightened.
That one, over time, that spring will just kind of give out, or the locking bolts will just give out, and it'll just like slowly start rising on you until it like hits your hat or whatever, or it's like up here, and you're like, oh shit, I gotta.
All right. Well, that'll make some interesting moments on the stream.
Okay.
All right, ladies and germs, gentlemen and ladies. I don't know where I was going with that.
People.
Yeah, everybody out here watching, you know. Thank you for watching. I feel the outros are way more scuffed than the intro.
That's okay.
Thank you everybody for watching. Godly, is there anywhere people can find you? You know, any social platforms that you'd like to promote?
Yeah, so I have the TikTok and Twitch, both of them. I used to stream a lot more on Twitch, but I have a lot of TikTok videos posted lately. It's all, you know, weight loss content and gaming content, because what I didn't tell you guys before was I'm also a really, really big mental health advocate. I care a lot about that as, you know, being a guy, and it's very overlooked. So it's something I really care about a lot, and I did a lot of stuff for charity events over those 2 years I was on Twitch. So I raised like $5,000 for like charities and stuff in the past, and it was something I really cared about, and I still do stuff without streaming for a dad's group and all that. So it's just you know, something I still keep doing, and you might see my posts every once in a while in the server. So I make random posts here and there. I don't want to overwhelm the community posting them out of the blue every Monday, but I usually make mental motivation posts every Monday. Is what I typically do.
Post them. I swear to God, post them in promos, please.
And where?
In promo. Or in promo. I'll tell you what. Post anytime you post those mental videos. I want you to share your social, so your TikTok. I want you to share that the link to your TikTok in the promo section, and I want to see those every Monday. And I'm not telling you what to do, because I'm not.
Right.
I would really enjoy seeing those every Monday. Post them in clips, please. Please do. Because regardless if it's for men or women or whatever, I mean, I know we all kind of get down sometimes, and maybe that might help people with motivation. I know in the server, I see us like at the beginning of week for me is Monday. So the beginning of the week, Monday, we're all like, there's like no activity.
Dragging ass.
Well, there's just no activity in there. Like, no activity like Monday or Tuesday. Wednesday, it starts picking up. Thursday, it's like peak. And then Friday, it's Friday's peak. So Thursday and Friday are peak. And then Saturday, it just nosedives because it's Saturday. And then Sunday, it picks back up. So, I mean, if that's the case, I mean, maybe that'll help people find motivation for like on Monday, so that way we can keep a continuous stream of motivation.
Yeah,
I would love to see those.
86 pounds in like 2.5 years. It was a big goal of mine, and it took a lot of work, but I drank like every day back in COVID with my surgery. So I was in a bad spot at first, but then I took a look at myself after my wife made fun of me and called me big boy all the time. And I was like, I was mad at myself. And then, you know, because it's okay to be big, but if you're like to the extent of like you're overdoing it to yourself to hurt yourself at some point, you recognize it. So I was there and I just saw it and kind of like was discussing what it became and made changes. So now I'm like I went from 319 down to 235 is where I'm at now.
Good shit.
So it's just it's a big change,
Oh yeah. No, I was 315 in middle school. Like I was a big boy.
Yeah.
I started wrestling, and then that, I dropped weight, but not in a healthy way at all.
Right.
I was dropping 40 pounds in 3 weeks, you know what I mean? And then after wrestling, I didn't get to finish my senior year. I broke my ankle. It was a whole thing. I gained a bunch of weight.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck. I need to lose weight.
When you stop doing something you love doing, that was me with basketball. I was like, it takes a toll on you when you have such a good attitude towards something you love doing. And what I found is that we can change our mindsets with competition. I went from being basketball competitive to gaming competitive. So you can still be competitive. It's just about your perception. So and how you go approach it. So.
Yeah,
Need to lose weight. I'm starting to get back to 200.
I'm at like 240 right now.
I gotta drop down to about 160. I'm 187 right now after the holidays.
Oh yeah, the food was just too good. Me too.
I weighed 140 when I started working at the prison. Started eating that food, and then over the course of a few years, I was at 200 because I ate their food every day.
I don't want to be under 200. That's my thing.
I want to be 160, and that's it.
Yeah.
I did powerlifting before I dislocated my shoulder. So it's like I want to get back into that just so I don't want to go below 200.
Surf, aren't you taller, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only 5'9".
Yeah, I used to.
5'9".
Mine was legs, too. Back in high school, I used to squat 525 was my max. And
Damn.
I was, it was, I believe it or not, I'm not going to show you guys my ass because it's weird, but I have that ass of a lineman because of that. So it's it's all legs for me, man. It really is.
That's how I am. Fuck, my jersey fell again. No matter how much weight I pack on, my legs, they're just still the same as they were. They're still all my muscles in my
form
leg.
has never changed. It's always been there. Yeah, same here.
I have a 650 deadlift, a 415 squat. That was like, holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, they thought I was crazy in high school too because so my max was 515, like the regular squat, but it's 525 box. But I sat on the box and they thought I was nuts. I sat literally sat
down.
on it and then sat on it and then I would just freak out and scream and then I would just jump with the weights on my shoulders.
How the fuck?
Yeah, they said I was insane for that. They were like, I've never seen anybody do that in my life. And it was, the football coach was our teacher, too. So he was, shocked.
Yeah. No, we're definitely going to need to talk some more sometime. Maybe have you on again. This was a great time. For sure. But I procrastinate, so I need to go edit last week's podcast so I can put it up tomorrow.
No, I've got a Warzone tryout I got to do, so.
It was a great time.
Absolutely.
You guys can find Godly's links down in the description. And yeah.
And then I'm going to be sharing everything about this event we have coming up on Saturday and Sunday. I already made the thing for it. You already got it, obviously. So
the video.
I'm excited for that. Because what's that?
Oh, are you talking about the video?
Yeah. So I'm really happy about that because I didn't put a lot of work into it at first, but I recently just went crazy on it today. And for the whole event that we're doing, I'm pretty happy about that. So we've got the thing Saturday and Sunday for that.
I've got the 5v5 event on Sunday on the calendar.
Right.
Now, is that also on Saturday?
Saturday is it's like a custom community event for fun for the people to get to know each other. So it's like team deathmatch, gun run, all that stuff to where they call it the spray and pray event. So it's like we're all going to be fighting each other like crazy and we're just praying that we don't die.
Gotcha.
What time does that start?
The time isn't official yet for some reason. Just like everybody else, Bowler's procrastinating on that. Yes, I'm calling her out. I asked her what she thinks would be great, but like she's like, I'll get back to you. I'm like, but we need it. But I get it. So I'm assuming my assumption is it's either going to be anytime between 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock at night on both days for Saturday and Sunday. So it's an estimation though.
So 7 to 9. You're
it's going to be
Eastern, right?
Starting time is either anywhere between 7 and 9 to start.
I gotcha. Oh, you know what? I don't have the 5v. I have the 5v5 Apex. And then I'll need to get with you guys. So it starts 6 p.m. because I'm Central Time, so it's 6 p.m.
Oh, okay.
And then just let me know who's streaming that, and I will add that to the calendar as well.
Okay, perfect.
So that way, that's all squared away.
Oh, and Soap, I do need to get with you after this.
Yeah, of course. Ow! Yeah. So bright. My eyeball.
Dang.
Some guy shared a calendar with me.
I wondered who that was.
It was you, but I'm not gonna dox you like that.
Oh.
PlayStation.
Does that account? What?
I said PlayStation in promos, and I was like, I don't even own a PlayStation. Get out of here. All right, so let's wrap this up. We've all got stuff to do.
All right. Soap, you do the outro.
So we are here with GodlyAxis.
Outro, not intro.
Your socials will be posted at the end of the video. Do you have anything for the people before we say goodbye?
Just to say that if you really are passionate about something, anything is possible as long as you put in the effort and time for it. That's it.
Sweet.
So,
well, it was fun having you. Like Surf said, we'll have to do it again. Yeah, that is all.
Yeah,
Adios.
I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Adios, and that's my Spanish lesson for the day.
Amigos.